Uncle Grandpa. Who the fuck? Like, dude, no wonder the fucking dude. No wonder fucking dudes want to hack their dicks off and shit. So those back into questions. Picking up to where the fuck we left off. I'm pulling through 3 quick questions. There was a handful left, so I got one out. So I can build that in. Andrew Burke. Question for J-Dawg. What are your favorite satanic death metal bands besides Deicide? Shit, or the goddamn fucking show. Got to test that out. Easily this. Everything they did was gold, but specifically this, the Hellfuck, Killing Christ, this EP/full length, within like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. 30-ish, I don't forget, 7 times rain was a fucking full length, those, right? Those are my favorite, but then Jesus Satan was fucking great too. It's like the 70s. Defaced Creation was good, and that was pre-Eon. Which I did like Eon as well, at least what I've heard for the first week. I was super late to the game. It was Tommy Defining Darkness that came over to me. I recommended me. So yeah, it's guys from Defaced Creation. Oh fuck, it's Defaced Creation. I'm definitely checking that shit out. And honestly, yeah, so between Infest Dead, I would say second in command though, after Deicide's a kind of done metal bands. It would be second in line would definitely be Centurion. Especially the first 2. I like everything by Centurion, including the very last record they did, which was a comeback record they worked on for several years. I like that too, but I mean, the demo of Fierce Fire and the Fierce on Chaos Amounts, that is definitely the best fucking shit. But it's all good. Live Our Czar's Axe, it's a great fucking record. Thing is, too, is when we're talking about satanic death metal, it gets a little hazy too. Satanic death metal as far as not in, for example, to me, Sinister isn't satanic death metal. It may have some demonic elements here and there. He's talking about the dialogue and shit like that. So, across the sticks, there's infernal elements, but I don't consider that satanic death metal. Again, if someone did, I would. What a fucking idiot! It's on the cusp. I get it. That's why I mean, consider I'm fine. Would you consider more of an angel satanic death? Because, yeah, when I first started off, pretty much it was mostly about Satanism, you know what I mean? Even they obviously are definitely a little sick in their own way. If you consider that, then Ultra Madness down, Abomination, like, I would definitely say that would probably force the Deicide first and all shit. But I almost just hesitate to say World Angels is satanic down. Just because I'm man, I don't know, it's just really even stuff like Domination, which is decent, that's not satanic. It's a terrible album. It's not overly awesome. But the last fucking Chromatic issue is just Domination, that's not satanic. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you consider that satanic death metal, man, I guess satanic death metal. Do you consider Incantation a satanic death metal? You know what I'm saying? So it's a little hazy. But I guess I kind of clear my face regardless. JBWH9, J-Dawg, what's your favorite SpongeBob SquarePants episode? I think that since I kind of thought that was funny, is that I don't know if that's a joke question or a serious one. And I can honestly say, I don't know when that show started, but when I first saw it, I was probably like a teen. I didn't see it. I walked in on it, probably 15 or 16, because I'm 8 years older than my sister, and my sister was watching it. So you figure out age, she's 8 years old, I'm 16. Yeah, so she's probably about 7 or 8 years old watching it. So what is this fucking shit? And the more I was kind of around it, you know, growing up and seeing these nephews and shit and watching the generation. But what I've seen of other stuff, which could be something on fire, I guess this is the biggest show. I can honestly say, in my personal opinion, that is the fucking show that completely started this goddamn just complete stupidity wimpification of the nation. Because, dude, that's just like sissy little, like, dude, 5-year-old J-Dawg would have been like, what is this fucking gay ass shit? Where's the X-Men? Where's Batman? Where's fucking the Incredible Hulk? Where's the Terminator? He-Man? Where's the Man shit? Rah, rah. This is pussy shit. You don't want to look at a goddamn square fucking little blob where you can't even, I don't even know if it's a fucking boy or a fucking goddamn girl based on his fucking voice. It just did. It represents that goddamn sissy ass fucking, just that sissy ass fucking hippie society. That's kind of where it started. Kids watching that shit. And you kind of noticed that the generation was at 90s, you know, little kids growing up with like the 4-year-old, 5-year-old, early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, those kids are like 25 ish, you know? Yep, right on time. 25 on down. Such as the world, goddammit. Biggest fucking bunch of fucking pussies you'll ever fucking meet. You ever notice that shit, Brian Ross? I sure as fuck did. Look what they grew up on. Dog grew up on fucking Predator, X-Men, He-Man, Ninja Turtles. Dude, they butchered the fucking piss out of that shit too. What was with that terrible fucking Ninja Turtles fucking shit they put out in 2000? They looked like claymation. Splinter's fucking 12 feet tall. He's doing like backflips and all this fucking shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, dude, the fucking late 80s, early 90s, you know, like about, what, 88 shows officially? You know, landed about 93 or so. That's the shit I grew up on. Dude, that's where it was at. That shit was badass. Did you see the fucking Shredder in there? He looks rough and fucking tough, especially in those first 2 movies. He looked badass as a mofo. I mean, especially for, like, talking, that's for 5-year-old kids and shit. No wonder people are really tough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and again, then go look at what's on now, dude. Dude, I remember fucking being around the kiddo shit with 10 years ago. What is that fucking Uncle Grandpa? Who the fuck? Like, dude, no wonder the fucking dude. No wonder fucking dudes want to hack their dicks off and shit watching that crap. Like, what is even going on? Like, why would you even want to watch that? Like, this is the dumbest, biggest fucking bunch of pink panty wearing fucking sissy ass shit I've ever fucking seen in my goddamn life. But yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants, that's where the fucking all goddamn started. So, and I know there's some guys going, there's SpongeBob, fucking shit, it's funny. It was funny. I mean, I have seen a full disclosure and stuff. Kids, I even saw the goddamn movie, except the movie. Talk about a tough watch. Now, it's not so because it's so fucking overly bad. It's a tough watch just because you're like, dude, I just feel like I'm getting my goddamn fucking fingernails and pink right now watching this shit. But all the kids are their 8 years. Yeah, no, good, big J-Dawg. It's really tough and that. That's why when they're fucking 25, they're total fucking pussies. The dog was watching much tougher shit than that at 8 years old. And again, it's not because the dog's so fucking cool. All my brothers worked every day. I knew my cousins and videos of how people in school, ran a lot of kids in school cool. It's not as big as pussies as fucking watching SpongeBob. They're at least watching goddamn Turtles and shit. You know, real shit. So yeah, SpongeBob, that's fucking, yeah, that's the beginning of the wimpification of the nation. That's where I think it's from. So at least we're getting into kids' heads. Let's just get into the pussy shit around. But yeah, I've heard other people like younger than Greg, even like my sister or something, because that's your generation. Oh, it's so funny. What's funny about it? Like The Simpsons, it's fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about like a cartoon. What was funny? Like, I didn't crack a smile. And again, I haven't seen every episode up every single episode by any stretch. But I seen the goddamn movie, and I did walk in on some episodes. I don't even know if I've seen the whole episode, but I've seen part, enough goddamn parts, and I didn't crack the goddamn smile. So, what's funny about it? I don't know. Flat out, I don't know. Uncle Grandpa was worse when I give it back. But again, it was just a progression down. I can only imagine. What's the brand new, it's out now and it's hot, Roz. 2023 show for kids, for 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. What's the hot show that came out last year, this year? I guarantee you it's fucking good shit. They ain't growing up listening to Noah Fast Dad, I can tell you that right now. Yeah, motherfucking TV. No math. Oh well, their problem, not mine, I guess, right? Zebraman, what kind of poserino would pay to send into his early journal entry to the What's Heavier Than Pants era guide? Some fucking goddamn poserino that's watching the fucking What's Heavier Than Pants era guide. Probably grew up watching SpongeBob SquarePants. Shut your bitch ass up. Tape on that mouth shit. I mean, you're ripping on the guy you're watching when you're watching the comics. And your username ID blows up dick too. Speed Metal Comics. Goddamn, this is a fucking mess. I gotta fucking bring this up. I see some man shit. That's why. Question for you, J-Dawg. This is Jesse from, again, from the simulation. Oh, this is what I'm doing too. Simulation, which is handle. Check out that goddamn simulation I did review on Bob Ross with my comic page business. So you got two pages. You got a metal business, you got a comic. You didn't know that. I've heard you bring up X-Men a few times. Yeah, the real shit, Rob Ross. That's what fucking men grew up on, goddammit. And prior to me, prior to the Dogs era, grew up kind of like early 80s, 70s, you grew up on fucking He-Man. If you're kind of like my dad's age, the men of men, you didn't even have a fucking team. You're out fucking baling hay and shucking corn, working in the fields, skinning deer. Those got the rest of the fucking live here. And I bring up X-Men a few times, action figures, comics, and then the last vid mentioned Genosha and the collars, so you obviously know your shit, at least a bit. Pretty, yeah, up to like, I would say I know it really well. I mean, my memory might be a little hazy, but as far as at least in the X-Men world, again, they butchered the fucking shit out of that too, Roz. I saw some 2000s versions, which X-Men gets a little more of a pass, and I generally like it. Goddamn, the fucking drawings were dog shit. There's the one that came out in the 2000s. The storylines were decent. Wolverine and the X-Men, but the cream of the crop, the good shit, was the 90s when it came out. 90, 91, and only ran for 5 years till everybody sucked a fucking dick. Not the good shit, but they hung it up because SpongeBob was taking it. So I know that series really well, and the comics run probably, I'd say around year 97 down to when it started in the 60s. So around the 60s. Because I was collecting like a motherfucker. I actually wish, but I kind of like, you know, money was a little bit more tight. I sold all my comics. I had a shitload. I wish I never sold them. And if I had more time, I'd be in the fucking going through them again. And my whole thing is, I don't have time to go through them, but I look at it again, kind of like with my other collection, is when I retire and shit like that, and so I make it to the 60s or 70s and shit. I want to be that road guy drinking Budweiser on the porch. I actually kind of want to have hobbies, so going to the metal collection, reading up on comics and shit like that, because I collected, I was heavily, my favorite series was the Wolverine series. I don't know what we're talking about. I had all the issue. By the time I stopped because metal became a priority. Going to shows. It was around age 13. Yeah, it was 13. I started going to shows, and that's when I couldn't do both. I couldn't afford them, so I had to pick and choose. So, what issue were they on? I think they were on like Wolverine 152 or something like that. I remember issue 150, and I was right around the newest, and that's when I stopped. And I had all of them from issue 1. I remember number 10 was like the first battle with Sabretooth. That was really fun. I paid for that one. Anyways, I owned all those, and then there was the 2 X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men and X-Men. The first one, I think it was the Uncanny X-Men. That was when it started in the 60s. I didn't have all those, obviously. I had a shitload. And then the other one that started in the 80s. I didn't have all those either, but a shitload of those. And then I had a bunch of Punisher as well. Now, all this other dumb shit that they're doing, like Avengers 12, Black Wolf, Night Wolf, fucking Ant-Man. I didn't know what the fuck those characters are. I was like, what is this shit? I didn't follow everything Marvel did, but I was new Fantastic Four and shit like that, for fuck's sakes. Some of this new stuff. Oh, and I collect Cable series. Yeah, Jericho Cable and X-Force. Those I collected too, and I had a shitload. I think I had every Cable. And then when they did Gambit series too, that was new. I remember when it came out, I had each one up there. They were only on like 20 issues or some shit like that. Those were new when they started. I had all those as well. So yeah, I was pretty fucking into it. So my knowledge might be a little bit hazy, but what I remember, I don't remember. But from, you figure 97, 98-ish down, I would know the storyline's pretty good. And I'd fucking say this too, Hollywood, we're a bunch of fucking idiots, right? They want to make money on the comic series or something, just hit up the fucking dog. Dog will go through, do this series. For example, what they should fucking do, they kinda did it the second Venom that came out. They introduced Carnage, or Maximum Carnage. There was the Maximum Carnage series. Way before that movie came out, I've been saying for years. Instead of bringing in fucking Uncle Ben again, getting shot 20th time, because you don't know what happened there. Keep making Spider-Man do stuff, but what these dumbasses fucking doing? You'll be Green Goblin 17 fucking times. You do tons of other awesome character storylines. I was like, just fuck your changing it up, take from beginning to end the storyline series of Maximum Carnage series to put that in. And made Spider-Man look fucking tough, too. I don't want to see no fucking 12-year-old that grew up watching SpongeBob. That shit. That mofo grew up fucking watching goddamn Uncle Grandpa. Hell, no way that dude has fucking character. That's who's playing Spidey. Get someone, again, Toby Maguire, was that his fucking name? By no stretch of the definition was rough and tough. Holy fuck. He looked manly as fuck compared to this last fucking pussy boy they got in this homecoming shit. They refused to go see it. He was so fucking damaged. I can't even see no Spidey with this fucking this pussy boy. Fucking when's he gonna kick this dude's ass? They ain't convinced me of Spidey. So yeah, contact the goddamn dog. Where the fuck did he off? You know what I'm saying? X-Men was my favorite thing when I was a kid. Same here, X-Men, like I said, Cable, X-Force, Predator, Terminator. Yeah, that was the shit I was doing. Yep. Sylvester Stallone movies. Man, shit. And before I really got into music, yep. Same here. That show was the tits. It was tits already, goddamn. Shit, even the goddamn fucking female characters in there were fucking hot. They knew it was fucking up. Going with the Spider-Man and Batman shows from the 90s. You got that right too. Batman from the 90s too. Remember that with Scrubs, Square Jaws? Damn, fucking Croc. What's his name? Yeah, the guy in the sewer, crocodile guy. Yep. Bring Hollywood. Tell them to call up the dog. They'll be forking over millions in no time. Just give me $10 grand. I'll be happy too. That's going out to dinner money for them. And I'll give you all kinds of ideas. Get a fucking Batman. I'll give you a good goddamn storyline from the comics or /90s cartoon with badass. I even got a box set of that shit. Fuck. On the 90s Batman. I think his name was Croc, right? It's been a while since I've seen him. Quite a while. They never used him in movies. Badass Smallthroat. Do we need Penguin for the 7th? Do we need Joker for the 17th fucking time? And quite fucking frankly, you ain't gonna top Nicholson anyways. You know what I mean? I mean, going around that fucking guy that, whatever the hell, killed himself for the fucking bullshit was going on. He didn't kill himself, you know. What his story was. Heard about it briefly and I didn't care. That was good too, Dark Knight. I had to do a job. Nicholson was good. I'm glad you're dead. That line quite a bit of my life, actually. I don't use it off as I'd like to. But yeah, 90s Batman. Yeah, it was great. The Spider-Man one I didn't know as well. I'll tell you where some sissification came in too, started kicking in. I remember it being right around the time this was starting to creep in. Still more man than the goddamn SpongeBob. I mean, just come on, that tells you everything you need to know. Hey, it came out right after X-Men. What is this dumb shit? Dog knew at 7, man. Turned it off every time. The dick. What is this shit? This shit sucks dick. Dick sucks dick. Start kicking in. Hey, it's fucking the only thing she's goddamn essence. I got into buying comic collections during the pandemic. Oh, you were late to the game. Oh, but buying collections. Yeah, I can see people actually. Yeah, the thing is, I thought maybe prices would go up during the pandemic. So people were reading shit, and I usually end up buying off metalheads locally. Did you /do you have a big comic collection? I did. Like I said, I wish I still did. Or did you collect back in the day? Just back in the day. I do collect tapes and vinyl, mostly tapes because all my vinyl players keep breaking, but also collect action figures and comics. Yeah, I mean, I had a ton of action figures as a kid, and got rid of those too, but yeah, it was fun. It's just, yeah. You think that is a common thread for metalheads being collectors? Also, fuck all these new Panzer cast comics. Oh, I haven't seen any new one. I mean, I can imagine it's a bunch of fucking SpongeBob SquarePants fucking watching movies. TV shows and movies, I bet they will ruin X-Men. Yep, I bet they will too. When they eventually do it and change people's skin colors. Yeah, imagine Wolverine's a black guy now. Black dudes are really stupid as fuck. It's just goddamn thing. He's fucking white. For example, if they do another Blade, yeah, need a black guy. Need a black, okay. By the way, I like Wolverine too, but I like all three kind of boxing too. Blade trilogy. Snipes can't go wrong without Snipes. Can't. He does have some stinking that's full. Not even close. That Demolition Man, Castle 57. He had some good ass fucking movies, but with Blade fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm sure they talk about it. Card that is X-Men is literally the most inclusive team put together with people from every race already represented. Yeah, no, you don't need to. You got Storm, she did black. You got Asians, whites, you have all custom. There's Canadian. That's work. So maybe they won't fuck it up for that reason because everybody's already a little bit covered. You never know with these goddamn links nowadays. I will say this: I'm looking forward for my. I don't know if it's definitely happened, but I think it is. I've heard spoofs and shit like that. There's going to be another Deadpool and Wolverine's going to be in it. It's actually played by Hugh Jackman. So if that's the case, like for example, I'll go to the theater for that. That is something I would definitely. I think the last movie I went to the theater for was Venom 2. I love going to the theater. It's just got to be shit that I want to see. It's good. Next thing, actually, it's shit. Actually, I might be seeing it by the time this goes up because I know it's coming out in a week or two. I want to go see is Equalizer 3. Theater of that. Saw the first two in theater. Lindsay and I went and saw the second one. I can't remember the first one was out. I can't remember. We may not be together. So the first one was close enough. Nonetheless, I know I definitely saw both in theater. We definitely went together saw the second one. Honestly, there's a ton of Denzel Washington movies I haven't seen. But I gotta say, every movie I've seen that guy in is great. I mean, Training Day is fucking phenomenal. If you've never seen that movie, that's a fucking killer movie for you there. Exactly. So, everything I've seen from that guy, I've thoroughly enjoyed. Again, he's got this, and that. So I'd say I've seen everything. And I'm sure he does have some turds. Fucking even Sly and goddamn Arnie have fucking some turds. I've never seen a movie act on that like everything by it. So far, Denzel, everything I have seen, I liked quite a bit of it. The only good shows are The Boys, Invincible, Peacemaker. I'm unaware of all this. I will say this newer shit that I liked. I did thoroughly enjoy that Netflix Punisher series. Both season 1 and season 2. I probably like season 2 a little bit more. Both were extremely good. I liked the Daredevil seasons too, especially the second season when they were Punisher in. I thought those were really, really good. And of course, since I liked them so much, they got rid of them. Probably did a goddamn SpongeBob. Check out Peacemaker if you haven't. It's got Cena, John Cena, as the lead, and he is a fucking juice to the gills. He's fucking juice to the gills. He's been juice to the gills, remember? Well, yeah, that's the way it fucking should be. Goddamn, I don't want to see again. I just want to see fucking Spidey. And again, if you get some guy, I'm going to land for it. You should have fucking superior fucking goddamn genetics. It's kind of like a fucking puss. I want to see Juice to the Gills act like an old Arnie was Conan the Barbarian and Terminators. You know what I'm saying? The Rock, Juice to the Gills. That's fucking awesome. I don't want to see him when he was in between roles in fucking WWE playing action movies where he looked like a fucking pussy. Yeah, that's what he looked like when he was natural. Juice to the Gills is what I want to fucking see. Good to see action heroes back in action whenever we can. Cheers. Yeah, it's few and far in between, but there's some shit every now and again that comes out, and again, the only thing I know of coming up is the Equalizer. I would definitely go with you for that. Heard about the Deadpool. I don't even know if that's goddamn true. The last movie I watched, I think it was the last one. It wasn't Felix. I liked it. Didn't love it. Or at least hated it. Which I get, but I like the character so much. He's comparing it to the first two constantly. Which I get, but it's like, yeah, I kind of like just when they keep the character alive. Is the Prey movie, which was the Predator. I get it, the Predator didn't look as cool, but the idea was it was hundreds of years before. I enjoyed it. I mean, again, it isn't fucking Predator 1 2, not even fucking close. That's like, I liked it as much as, like, for example, New Canada comes out. I'm probably like, oh yeah, I liked it. I was entertained. Is it too mutilated? No. I mean, just no. I mean, I'm not kind of holding it to that regard. You know what I'm saying? Here, everybody like, it ain't no tunes, it sucks. Because it ain't tunes doesn't mean it fucking sucks. It just means enjoy it for what it is. Now, if it's AVP number 1, that was a complete blows chunks, chuck that the fucking trash, goddamn fucking bird bomb. Did like AVP 2. I did enjoy the second one. Some of the teeny bopper crap, fucking high school problem shit, could have gone away with. Although the fact that everybody died, it kind of made up for it. But it's not over with before people. That kind of made up for it. So I like every single Predator type movie except for the first AVP. That was Predators are all CGI. It looked like a goddamn dog shit PlayStation game. Tag teaming with a human somebody. Fucking come on in, Hogan. Fucking your turn. Teaming up with us. This fucking sucks shit out. PG-13. I mean, it just was all around. So, but I think Prey was the last thing I watched. But again, that was a Netflix thing. Yeah, not too much shit, but I am pretty always pumped with something like finally movie with all that cares about. It ain't often. It's like once every 18 months or nothing less. So, yeah. That's what's originally new. God, that's me. God damn it.
Now, Board Incantation, I gotta be honest, I didn't enjoy that at all. Haven't listened to everything, but I heard the early releases when it first came out. And dude, I thought that was the fucking Star Trek of fucking death metal. I'm like, dude, this is just fucking hipster goddamn nerd death metal that I was fucking bored listening to as if I was to put out Star Trek. Who the fuck watches goddamn Star Trek? If you was a goddamn kid, like, that is the boringest fucking shit on fucking earth. I'd rather stare at a goddamn wall watching a game track. That's what I think of when I think of Blood Incantation. It's Star Trek and goddamn death metal. It's for fucking nerds and boring ass fucking shit. Bored the fucking piss out of me, brah. When I say bored the piss out of me, because it bored me so into a deep goddamn sleep that I pissed my fucking pants. Hence, bored the piss out of me. I couldn't wake up. I was in such a goddamn deep sleep that when I needed to take a piss, I was so passed out, I ended up pissing my goddamn pants. That's what Blood Incantation was. They should rename their goddamn band name from Blood Incantation to Super Xanax. Get that RX code to fucking get that prescription done. You have trouble sleeping? You got Super Xanax for you, brah. Just regular Xanax ain't strong enough. Just put on Blood Incantation. You'll be fucking snoozing in no time. Talk about blanky and pillow death metal, brah. Holy fucking shit, even the name is dumb as fuck.
J-Dawg. We're not going over questions today, goddammit. We're going for long overdue, goddammit. It's finally here, popular demand. A lot of people did ask me, and I'm kind of curious about it because the only one I've done so far was top black. Is that any top 20 black metal artists? It was 20, I think. It was 20. But nonetheless, the top 20 death metal artists. People started asking about yes, and I think it'd be a review. It just took a little bit more, not shit. As opposed to just fucking gosh, can't bring in the next video live about questions. So kind of just prep. Pretty half-assed prep work, not gonna lie. I spent a shitload of fucking time. So, top 20 death metal albums is what I picked. I just grabbed CDs, as you can see, they're all out there in orders. LPs are cool to show, goddammit, but the way I see it, I'm just gonna show each one by one. I'll just watch the goddamn cover. The LPs are just a little more because you start at the top and go at the bottom. It's all scattered across the thing. Or in order. Just a little bit more hard to pull them and put away. So there's just time restraints. I pulled the fucking CDs over. And I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Literally every single one is I own LP too. Most of them. My own vinyls are a single one. Goddamn full disclosure. You're gonna put your goddamn top 20. You better fucking own a hard copy. Don't give me this into your top 20. One of your favorites of all time. And your dumbass doesn't even know a fucking hard copy. That's poser shit, right? I understand you can't buy a physical hard copy of everything, maybe your thoughts are tight, maybe you're in the room, maybe they're yelling at you, but you don't buy your favorites, minimally buy your fucking faves. And the rest, digital download or just go put the bands off and listen to them on YouTube, or whatever the fuck else you're gonna do, or whatever the fuck kids are gonna do, right? Minimally, you run your own goddamn fucking faves. Otherwise, you're top, you don't get to pick the top list. All the other guys, should have caught out there, who have top metal albums, you better be flashing a hard copy, rock. CD, cassette, or vinyl. I don't give a fuck which, but better be one. Otherwise, shut your fucking video down, get it yanked off, you don't oh, I did it, I bought it. I'll believe it when I see it, man. Get it? Other couple disclaimers. I didn't pick anything that, for example, Carcass. To me, Carcass is not a death metal. It became a death metal band in the Protestant. The Putrefaction and Symphonies of Sickness are not a death metal band. They're not. It's a fucking gore grind band. They're the first gore grind band. They're the ones that created gore grind music. So they put them in there. Things like Terror Ones, you put them in there. It's grinding. Repulsion, Horrify. Easily would have made it in there. And then you put them in. I don't think consider Horrify a death metal. I consider it grind core. Between Napalm Death, Scum, and Horrified, I consider those the first two grind core in existence. Now I understand back then with guys that were around, well, you didn't know it, you do now. You have all the subgenres like that, but it would be classified. It's classified as grind core. And when it came out, they just call it death metal because all the terminology wasn't down. And again, it's kind of it's a little confusing to me why people find this hard to figure out. The reason there all these subgenres and shit worked so much back then is because metal was so fucking new. Horrified came out in 1986. Metal was around basically for 6 fucking years. We've already been over this. It pretty much started in 1980. You can argue Sabbath, that's getting stretched. Most people know that classic rock, not officially metal yet, etc., etc. It's just a bunch of fucking hippies. Don't get me wrong, I do consider Black Sabbath a metal band myself, but to get technical, it was really around with fucking Iron Maiden, Motorhead, Judas Priest, Venom and shit were cranking out records when Cider, and that's that very, very early 80s. So when metal was okay, this is a subgenre now from rock and roll. We now need a subgenre as opposed to prior to that Sabbath and shit. You just throw it all in the rock and roll. That's kind of how it's looking, right? So metal starting basically in 1980, fucking simplified. Horrified came out, so it was around for 6 years. Fucking like a kid in kindergarten. So of course there wasn't any subgenres. They didn't need to be because it was so fucking new. Everybody had their own goddamn. So now, 43 years later, since how long the genre basically been around, it needs subgenres. And we know, based on styles, you put it in. Motion's a fucking grindcore. We know how. In 1986, if you were there, if you were cool enough, there. There, but I was 1 years old, so not there, but alive. I understand that it wasn't considered like that, but you're still in the scene, you know what's going on. You should get what the fuck I goddamn need. So that's that, and also one other thing. It's top 20, but I actually have 22 picks because I was scrolling wrong when I miscounted, and I refused to put any back. I was like, they're all fucking goddamn it. Another thing too is, like I said, I did kind of a quick skim. It's been about 10 minutes. I wasn't going to spend an hour digging and skim my rack 2-3 times pretty quickly. Some just I knew where I was talking about automatically. So there's a possibility I missed a couple that would definitely been in there, and then there is also ones. Why didn't you put this in there? And 20, there was definitely ones I wanted to put in there. Quite a few that I just had to leave out. It's fucking reasons. You don't like my goddamn picks? That's fine. Make your goddamn channel put your fucking picks. So technically, yeah, top 20 greatest death metal albums. I will call it that this fucking channel. That's the greatest to me, but again, that's me. So you can say just my top 20 faves. I understand there's going to be some people that highly disagree with it. Yeah, that's fine. You got me a fucking channel. We can fucking see what your shit takes are. I'm sure there's plenty of them in there. Goddammit. It's probably a bunch of doom shit that ain't them. Goddammit. Hopefully that at the worst. Hopefully something will go with fucking deathcore. Now that ain't death metal, prop. Don't be putting that deathcore bullshit in death metal. Make sure to clarify that. That ain't. Maybe close to the same one. And it's not further fucking due, and it's an alphabetical order too. So it's order and letter order. So this is in no particular order as far as 1 through 20, as far as top to bottom, because that would be really fucking hard to do. I ain't fucking doing that. Just consider them all the top goddamn 20. And, but just my letter. So, first and foremost, the only album I like by them, they get, beat up a lot on this channel, but I do love this goddamn record. And to me, is an absolute death metal must have been goddamn like the genre. You know any of those fucking newcore, deathcore fucking canoes, they don't like this shit. It's too fucking rough. It's too rough. It's too tough. They're fucking bad. That is Autopsy. So it's my first album, great, raw, bass is fucking amazing. Then it came, in my opinion, a death doom metal. Some death metal elements here and there. Sounds death metal, sounds crude, sounds raw, sounds ugly, sounds nasty. I give them that. But even on Mental Funeral, like a couple of songs are kind of like 2-3 songs are upbeats, pulling my attention. I'm like, the rest is just boring. Yeah, it sounds cool, but cool sound means dick if it ain't fucking. It's got some beats, got some jams. Fuck yeah, bob the head. I don't want to go to sleep. Music's supposed to fucking move my soul, grab me by the goddamn throat, not fucking like set me down for a fucking bedtime story. That's not what metal's supposed to goddamn do. So this has it all. It has some parts that are a little slow and doomy, but it's just small parts. I don't mind it throwing here and there, but I would say the whole goddamn fucking song. Favorite songs on here would have to be Disembowel, Service for a Vacant Coffin, Right Rid of the Disease. They're all goddamn bangers, but probably the favorite two would be Disembowel, Service for a Vacant Coffin. It's the goddamn line. The Almighty. One album band. Autopsy. But they got more shit on the goddamn under the band rates. This band, one full-length album band. It is definitely one of the death metal greats, greatest death metal albums of all time. Easily, I think. Baphomet, Dead Shall Inherit. Covered by goddamn Guy Fetus. And I always wonder, Guy Fetus covered Blood and Blood. Streaks of Blood, I think they call it. What the fuck it is. But I've always wondered how many of those goddamn Fetus posers, goddamn Guy Fetus, that's a lot of goddamn fucking posers, like that response. How many of them even fucking know who that is, know that album? That's a goddamn litmus test. That's if you know you're a real Fetus fan. Are you a Fetus fan, meaning death metal fan, or are you a Fetus fucking poser? If you don't own this record, you're a Fetus goddamn poser. One of the guys showing up in sports jerseys, one of the guys with sideways fucking flat brim caps with the goddamn sticker still on that motherfucker to top it all off. Baggy fucking blue jeans, hitting the court right before the show, showing up like that, goddammit. And liking deathcore and stupid shit like that on top of this. One of those guys, if you don't know this guy, because that's just automatic. It's before Dying Fetus, they covered the fucking thing. It's not an obscure pick. It's an underground death metal release, but it's been reissued 10 million times. Oh, I know. Somebody else that thing all the motherfucking time. People heard me so loud, it's not real. Every time we do a peace bowl, we get them in, they fly the door. People know what's up. Riots. There you go, goddammit. You're a Fetus poser if you don't own Baphomet, Dead Shall Inherit, goddammit. That's right, I said it, goddammit. Next, this is probably number one, number two. It's the fuck up there, but quite possibly the greatest death metal album of motherfucking time. That's the way I see it. Is goddamn fucking Cannibal Corpse. That's right, CC, goddammit. You have every top 20 has CC in there. Otherwise, you're just fucking stupid. No goddamn fact. Totally related, goddammit. Look at those science beats too in gold cigs. Do I even need to say anything about this? I mean, dude, right down, the drums sound the best on it. Chris's voice is fucking over the top great. It's that low vocal. It still sounds nobody. It's got like that fucking echoey. Kanye always called it the Eagle vocals. I don't know what the fuck. Or he called it Eagle or it was Eagle. He said he went up to Chris Barnes and said it from a pool table. Well, this asshole was pretty kicked him out. And I went back and the Tunes was a new album. Those kind of tunes. Kanye didn't even like Cannibal Corpse Eating Back to Life was pretty good. So yeah, it's got one song, but you always say that. So that's good. He's like, but Tunes is fucking great, man. Fucking, he's like, vocals are so fucking great over the top. So he always liked Tune really, Tunes. But I mean, yeah, to me, I mean, come on, it's got Hammer Smash Face, Icon Blood, fucking Necro Pedophile, which I wish there was that many guys who fucking play that live. It's one there. Insural's Rip from the Virgin's Cunt. I mean, just right down the lyrical content too. Now that would, the thing is it would still be offensive to like newcomers that don't know death metal. I mean, that's got some appalling ass fucking lyrics. As opposed to if you read something by like Vader or something, which is great. It's like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Look at fucking Suffocation, Transformers cover, goddamn Effigy of Gods. Who cares? Shit like Cannibal, that's what appealed to me. This is fucking, this is holy fuck. This is extreme. This is sick. This is brutal. This is heavy. That's what I knew as a kid. And then all this stupid shit comes about. Slipknot's brutal, bro. Much heavier than Pantera. And then you got this. Nasty as can be cover. Nasty as can be lyrics. Nasty as can be fucking vocals. Fucking love how the drums and blast fucking sound on it. Just all around just nastiness. And you got idiots saying that shit. And then on the other hand, you got the elitist tough guys. Cabal, fuck yeah. Nothing but bland, tempest, mutilation, velveteer over here, bro. Then you get those fucking goddamn box chalk boys, fucking sloppy goddamn boys, fucking goddamn fucking bubbles from fucking trailer park booth.
We have my trailer park. And anybody just doesn't have my phone number, doesn't get it, and it's supposed to sound like shit, and there's no goddamn wish.
You get that up with idiot clientele when they rip on Cannibal because it's too big. Still the real shit, rah rah. Sends Motorhead home on a goddamn stretcher as far as extremity and shit. What mom's gonna like, goddamn it. Sell that in Hot Topic. Played at my gym all the fucking time. Still don't be getting popularity bullshit, goddammit. Still one of the greatest of all time. So yeah, top 20. If I see your goddamn shitty top 20 list, it's probably shitty too. It's definitely shitty if you don't got Cannibal. Cannibal's something. That ain't the top 20. It's only making top 20. Cannibal automatically goes in top 20. It's known fact. Top 20 death metal list. Cannibal something's in there. I don't give a fuck which one. Put something in there, goddammit. Oh, by the way, too, another goddamn Just so you know, I purposely only picked one record for each band, then double pick. So, you know, I could easily pick Vile or Eating Back to Life and shit like that, but I didn't want to love Vile bands. So, just saying. Oh man, this is, we got some greatness coming up here, some satanic fucking greatness. And goddamn, I know them fucking canoes don't know this one. Those Fetus boys don't know it. They're true Fetus fans know it. Fucking know this one. Ah man, this is next to this side. This side's coming out. That's not spill the beans, you know what's in there. Come on, you stupid fucking don't. You don't watch the goddamn channel. This is up there. This is the only other band, Fest Dead sliding in there too, that has the hate, fucking this anger, this in the lyrics, and just how it came off and does. Best fucking full length God by them. Oh, another goddamn thing too. I didn't pick any demos. So the demo of this band, which is a CD, I like it about equally as much, maybe more. It's always been a flipper for me, but also too, pick no goddamn demos. Studio albums. I'm not going to go this. So that is goddamn. Centurion Horizontal Chaos guys. Those slick ass six. Seth and Patrick. Never got the honor to see Centurion, but I met them in Seth's 2001 when they joined Severe Culture. Centurion temporarily broke up. Seth, it's weird because Seth sings for us. Love his voice. Seth does drums for Severe Culture, but sings for Centurion. Patrick played bass both. Very, very, very cool guys. As a matter of fact, they're playing this coming on Maryland Death Fest too. Hoping to hit up with them again. Last time I saw them was in 2016. They're doing first all the guys at Spirit Tour are cool, so Dennis called them. And I'll definitely gonna ask them to shoot a video. I love them. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking cool fucking dudes. Both great bands, Severe Torture, Feasting on Blood. Oh man, that was Speaking by a Dick here. It's not in the top 20, but it was there. Almost made it in. So it's fucking hard. Oh, that's another fucking banger. Well, that's what I got to meet them, and I should check this out. I was got the honor of fucking reissue this on CD. This is the first one. And then we did LPs. Favorite songs on here. Holy fuck, ski, it's a fucking hard one. Goddamn, The Law of Burning. You cannot go wrong with that, goddamn. It's Opening Trap, Damned and Dead. Fucking banger. With Jesus Bleed. I mean, come on, that tells you everything when you fucking goddamn know. Soul Theft. Well, man, it's a hard one. Everything, all killer. 9 tracks. Number of the Devil, goddammit. 18 is actually 9. 9 fucking tracks of weird fucking satanic brutality. Doesn't get much better than that, goddammit. Destroys everything. And it does destroy even shit I do like has come out the last 20 goddamn fucking years. Yeah, I mean, it's meant it, goddammit. That's not. Best fucking goddamn metal release of all time to come out of Canada. And I know goddamn the old heads are gonna fucking just their jaws are gonna fall on the floor for me saying that. That's fine, whatever. Goddamn listen. You know, when the old heads they think Slaughter, they think Cider, they think Razor, they think Sacrifice. Don't get me wrong. Bangers, rah love them too. Not taking anything away from them, but this is number one top 20 death metal. This for me is just my favorite death metal album. I mean my favorite metal album, forget just death metal. Favorite metal album that ever come out of Canada, with the first album being almost trying to edge it out, but I always resort back to that. This is God, no information. BRUTALIZED and DEFILED. Again, every track. Oh, motherfucking killer, motherfucking filler. Pretty much impossible to even fucking pick a goddamn favorite. I mean, yeah, I mean, all greatness. All motherfucking greatness. Right down to some cool shit ever. Who the fuck, to this day, sounds like Lord Worm's vocals on None So Vile, even on Blasphemy Made Flesh. Again, Blasphemy is super fucking close. Open Face Surgery, one of the greatest goddamn songs ever. The longest ongoing, best death metal scream of all fucking time. Not even shoot off fucking words. Goddamn. Worm out edge, for sure. Blasphemy Made Flesh. Goddamn, None So Vile. Who the fuck hopefully sounds like that? Crickets? I can't think of anybody. And then Flo's drum. Come on. I mean, I don't even need to say anything. Fucking complete greatness. Got a little masterpiece here, right here. It's automatic, goddammit. You say you like underground music. Come over here. You say you like underground stuff. You better fucking have this one. Why? Death metal masterpiece. Technically a first generation death metal band. It's hard because I'm like first generation death metal. I'm gonna go down the goddamn fucking list again, but it's demo bands included here too. I mean, so you think Possessed, Massacre, Insanity, fucking Obituary, Necrovore, Fatal. Also this goddamn fucking band and a million others. Slaughter, that first generation death metal. A lot of the first generation death metal has kind of like, say like death thrash. It was still kind of makes more like death metal, and then the sense of kind of like Possessed, death, obviously. It's first generation goddamn death metal. First generation death metal band, especially because you got the demo starting in Jesus. So getting the pitch carried away. I think that's really true. Guitars, singing them out in the basement. But as far as first goddamn demo, which is my motto, Big D's motto, things I do with Big D on. Band started with the first demo. The demo was '86. Suicide Religion. Goddamn. Albums, death metal, Buckle Corpse, goddamn. Still looking fresh and slick as fuck. 2000, that was when I first met him. So I'm going for goddamn. The other reason why this is in there, as far as like when I rip on guys, because it represents underground metal, it's an easier to get into death metal. You know how some shit, like I can understand why someone wouldn't like I can understand why somebody wouldn't like I'm gonna go for. I can understand why someone wouldn't like Mortician. There's certain shit I'm not a fucking idiot, as I get why someone would like this rock. I get why someone wouldn't like this. I I love it, but I can understand why someone doesn't. That, if you like heavier music, not really. You can't be, but you can. Damn sure you can. Got the fucking lyrics. And it's just got the catchy riffs where it's got, like again, first generation death metal, it's got that pinch of fucking thrash in there. Dude, it's just easy to bang the head, tap the foot, fucking just want a goddamn air cut. Don't give me that shit. You like underground music, you like the season. What did I tell you? Fucking any of these channels that are talking, they're deer in headlights, dick up their fucking ass, one dick in the ass, one dick in the mouth. And the following bands: Deceased, Nunslaughter, Sadistic Intent, Disaster, Hemorrhage, Denial of God. Underground fucking bangers that are not super obscure, so you got no fucking excuse not to heard them. I've mentioned that they've been around for goddamn all of those, if not over 30 years, pushing it. Who's the newest fuck in that category? Probably either Hemorrhage or Denial of God. Yeah, they've been around 30 years too, goddammit. At least blowing my demo for shit. It's damn goddamn close. So been around forever, tons of fucking releases. And that's just all super solid shit. Again, you're not a poser because you don't necessarily like something, but it's definitely questionable if you don't like those. And it's also, you're damn sure at least better fucking heard. Because it's like, how have you been in, dude, you could not, it's not possible you've been in underground music for any appreciable amount of time, and those just went over your head like a fucking plane. You just have no, never heard of them. That's fucking stupid. So cut the shit, goddammit. Excellent. No goddamn introduction needed. And I personally just picked the first album. We're talking the greatest death metal albums. People are gonna fucking disalign over the fourth one, argue, which is fine. All Serpents of Light is probably my favorites, but honestly, it pretty much is a coin toss between Serpents of Light and the It's fucking goddamn Signature 2 back in 2001. So this is, come on, dude, don't even come over here saying you don't like this. You want to say something stupid like you don't like Once Upon a Cross or something, maybe you want the old heads and they're changing a little bit, might change his voice. Fine, whatever. Don't come over here and say this album sucks. You look straight up fucking bubbles from goddamn on. That's just what I think of. It's with big glasses.
I like the pushy shit. You know, I like the stuff that just hit me down. You don't need to try that. I just like those baggy overalls and I'll slip now. That's just that bad. But the other guys, you know, I don't really like the t-shirts. It was kind of childish. I really like that boring as fuck Paradise Lost albums and those snoozy fucking hot albums that people call death metal, but it's just pure fucking slow burn. His side was just fine stuff.
That's what the fuck it sound like. You're talking shit about this guy. Yeah, all killer. No goddamn. No fucking killer. But favorite songs, Sacrificial Suicide is easily one of my favorite fucking songs of all motherfucking time. So that would be probably number goddamn fucking one. Number two, B-side, rah rah. I know what she's named for myself. Not that one. Fucking don't know that. Fucking big piece of shit for yourself. Huge. Next goddamn alive. Best fucking death metal alive. Oh, this number, like when I was on the street, they do not, you don't like this, get lost, get fucked, suck fucking goddamn, Chelsea, fucking teams, fucking Override the Overture. Goddamn, my fucking goddamn head exploded when I saw the second last album, the Incarnate album. It's called Population Agenda. Good fucking album. Not quite as good as the Saints. What the fuck is it? They covered Override the Overture. And I wasn't following the track list once it came up. Like, holy fuck! The only other band that ever did that was Dead of Night in Ohio. Nasty. Trying to work out the kinks. It's bullshit. You don't even want to get pissed off. Typically, love that guy. Dead of Night. Now, it's not recorded well, but they played it live. I was like, shit, in the early 2000s. That was the only time I heard somebody. You know what? People don't cover Dismember or Gentle that much. The Entrails did on their demo, Half the Garden. Fantastic. And Override the Overture is probably my favorite Dismember song. Sure, not even my favorite Dismember song ever. Really. Love that guy. He's so good. It's close. But as far as recorded versions, the band's recorded it Override the Overture. The Incarnate. I'm fucking crazy. Here we go, fucking homeboy, sideways calf. Get your goddamn fucking beers toasted to this one. I know you agree on this, but goddamn it. True metallists, don't be stupid. Don't be fucking stupid. Don't be sleeping on this. This album is a fucking masterpiece. It's jamming right now. My favorite album by them, I wouldn't say easily because Killing on Adrenaline is close by. Dying Fetus. Destroy the opposition of these fucking singles back then. Well, it wasn't the original lineup. It's the lineup really. I thought they're best. John Gallagher, Jason, whatever the fuck his last name is, Sparky, whatever the fuck his last name is, and Kevin Town. You know what's cool about this too? This is the Japanese pressing. They got the bonus track, Reduced to Slavery. I bought this CD when it first came out. It was right when Hells was coming out. We got it from Relapse. I got rid of that version. John Gallagher, back when it was accessible, or whatever. We were talking on my shows, and met him several times, signed all my stuff. And it was even after that, when I met him the first time. Long story short, when this just came out, we knew about the Japanese bonus track, this, and told me when I get one. He said, I have to take a copy. He said, here's my email. You know when I get home. He sold me Eric and Chase 3 copies for just the cost of $30 a piece. I guess they felt the way cash and money. This is years ago, it was. And he said it. This is what I have. So I got this straight from John Gallagher. Japanese bonus track. Stand up here. I'm surprised he his message. Granted, they weren't a big back kind of show like that too, but I've met John several times. Again, I told on the channel, very first vinyl 12-inch record I ever bought was Dying Fetus with Test and Penny 12-inch. And I had all these sets. So the first time I met him, I probably met him one other time after that. And then, this thing was when I got it in the mail, that show I had him on signing. So, several times. That was really, really cool. Well, Killing on Adrenaline is very, very, very close. And honestly, maybe one step back that, I love Purification of Violence. It was just real raw, just straight death metal. It wasn't as polished yet, professionally played. A lot of it was trauma. Skull fucked. And that shit was fucking great. Raped over the altar. Bangs! Again, true death heads. Don't let that goddamn crowd fool you. Don't get me wrong. That crowd is a serious. Just go to the show. Flamethrower grenades. Flat rims flying everywhere. It needs one of those. I'm not denying that. I'm fully fucking aware. Hell, you might even see some goddamn grills on the fucking show. This goddamn fucking thing. Don't let that goddamn crowd fool you, man. Treat it like Slayer. Slayer's got whatever. Do a goddamn Slayer show. That needs cheap. You need fucking whole goddamn army of fucking automatic rifles for that. Automatic weapons for that can fucking clear out that goddamn community. Treat it like Slayer. You know, they're one of the legendaries, greats, that attract some annoying ass motherfuckers. Don't discredit them, especially early shit, goddamn. Especially this album down. I think all the rounds are good. With that album down, don't let that crowd fool you. I'm telling you, shoot yourself in the goddamn pool. That's like looking at a complete obese fat fuck and being like, so I don't want to eat fucking pizza because I'm gonna eat fat. No, eat in moderation, goddamn it. It's the most tasty goddamn food in the world. If you're missing the fuck out, if you're fucking out, you're like, oh, shut up, she eats pizza. I'm going to blow up to him. Hey, not eat in moderation. Don't be a dumbass. Go exercise, goddamn. You're just fucking fine. I kind of look at it like that. You're missing the fuck out. You're looking at a bad representative. Anyways, I think most people will goddamn agree with this goddamn one. So, no introduction. To me, it's the second greatest street death metal album in existence. I think most people will insert first. I totally understand why. This number I heard first. But this is, I mean, a masterpiece. I'm just simply very truly fucking off. Again, if you don't know that, I literally don't know what the fuck you're watching the channel. This one was hard. One of the hardest to get put in there. Because, like I said about Carcass, war grinding. This band gets loved. They were Carcass and Carcass ripoff. I think they're influenced by Carcass. Not by no means Carcass ripoff. I consider it a death metal band. They call it that really deadhead, dead death metal. Much fucking better than some dumbass Chelsea Clear. What the fuck does that even mean? It was also hard too because technically by default I usually say their second album is my favorite, but the second album could be considered a little bit more kind of grindcore, so I left it out for that reason. And I gotta say, in the last 3 to 5 years, I've been listening to this one the most out of all of them. It is definitely Coin Flippers one I like more though, and I always used to say Slaughter Cult, but I've been listening to Core Metal, which I'm not really cool, although I do have the issue. Necessarily still enjoyable, but I enjoy the music. It's got the fucking heaviness. It just sounds awesome. I love that. That is just so good. It's the absolute greatest motherfucking band. Look at all those goddamn cigs. I mean, this to me is just pure gut metal greatness. I remember, I don't remember saying that Matt Murray said in an interview magazine that his mission was, I think maybe Anatomy of Destiny was out at best. That was the latest song called. That his goal was to keep putting out albums until they put out a classic that is considered stuff like classics and singles. In other words, it's a seven church, classics and metal. For me, now I know the old guys that were, around in the 80s, they're going to disagree. This is the time. To me, they've done this. Because to me, this is an absolute death metal bus classic. I mean, dude, the songs on here are just so stupid fucking good. The lyrics are like Necromaniac, fucking Open the Abscess, Casket Crusher, one of my faves. Yeah, my favorites are probably Necromaniac, Open the Abscess, Casket Crusher, and obviously Live and Live, that's kind of like the fave they always play. But the songs that they don't, I even told Matt, dude, songs like Postmortem Procedures, Inoculation, and Midnight Human Slaughterhouse, dude, it's got those fucking mid-pace, not super slow doomy, like fucking boring-ass bands that call them death metal. But dude, just heavy and catchy as fuck, to where you just want to jump off the goddamn fucking stage and fucking slam your heel into a canoe's goddamn head. It's got those goddamn stupid fucking good. Dual vocals through Raw Sewage, easily one of the goddamn greatest low death metal vocals in the entire motherfucking history. Make sure that's in the collection. I don't want to be seeing top 20 without it. Otherwise, you're stupid as fuck. Or old heads, like fucking Scotty Knight or something, go to top 20. That's probably not in his acceptable for him because he doesn't come from that generation. By the time that came out, he was fucking 45 years old. Not that old, probably 30. So I understand his tops are going to be, Ultras of Madness, Seven Churches, Sever Survival, possibly Metal Funeral, probably some Pestilence, Tune Left Hand, but the early shit, I'll slowly arrive. I understand this. I mean, that makes sense. That makes total fucking sense. You're around my age or younger. God damn. Just God. How could that happen? Makes my head explode. Another one. Banger. A banger of bangers. And it was a fucking... I just picked it by default because they debuted, but I like the first two albums, and then after that, it's one time too. They're fucking good as well. The songs are single, fantastic as well. We're talking about Brutal Scatter, just shit fest up there. Kind of thinking about doing this in the final chapter. It's kind of like Marcus Swan song that shows a different band. So I kind of remember liking it, but just it was totally different. Think about the business. Goddamn. Not enough attention. Hypocrisy penetrated. I mean, there's just no words. I mean, one of the greatest death metal albums easily. Oh, it's two. Fun fact too, because I didn't know for years, but I've known for about 12 years now. But I didn't know. That's the Caligula singer from Dark Funeral. Magnet, his name is AC or whatever the fuck that is. And again, if J-Dawg was missing one, that's what it says on the article. What? Hypocrisy. I love. How's that? Yeah, okay, whatever, cool. I love both, but J-Dawg is my top 20 black metal, man. So goddamn, he knows how to do it right. Black metal right and death metal right. Part of what's so great about those Oxygen albums, honestly, is his voice. It's fucking like a goddamn more guttural, dirty Glenn Beck. Probably the best way I can put it. Goddamn, it's making the songs are just so fucking sweet. Goddamn. But yeah, the Hospital of Sound, the second album, I mean, just put the goddamn thing. Next goddamn one. Sings on it as well, goddamn it. My fucking stupid ass had John McEntee on this, which I not. It's not a person that in 1999, John McEntee did a tour for Failures to Gods. This was the only album I owned. I might have bought the Failures CD at the show as well, or soon after. I definitely bought the tour show there. But again, I told you, my favorite Relation album, year and after. With my favorite song being Goddamn Nailed It Roll, right after Burn of Jesus. For sure. That's my favorite Relation album, and that's one of my favorite albums of all time. So, really shortly after Lost as well. But that was the first album that I bought by them, and then I went back, healed through the route. I bought Dawn of Possession probably less than a year later, but I remember I had to get it on eBay. I remember at that time it was on print. Posers at Roadrunner at that point, they were putting out Mickey Back and Stupid shit. So, next one. Just like John McEntee too, but so this time. Did I tell why? John was playing for the shit. Like I said, I was supposed to be but John's only this one, but one of the heaviest death metal of all the fucking time. That is Incantation. Favorite song easily is Devoured Death. I mean, all bangers, but Devoured Death is my favorite album. Definitely, that's the running for the show. Fucking, this for me makes it very easily, and old heads may disagree, but without a doubt, my favorite release ever from Mount Reserve. This is the popular Relations with 6, and then we go from that was obviously one of the greatest things on the final. You know what, I didn't even have some left, like 10 or something. You need this. Let's just say that. If you like death metal, you like extreme death metal, blasting death metal, I mean, dude, Kings of Killing, fucking phenomenal. Creation, Scourge, Apocalyptic Victory, holy fucking fuckski. You don't get any goddamn better than that. Like, you absolutely, positively, no doubt about it, need it. This is my favorite record ever to come out of Brazil. You know the fucking old heads are going to be pissed. Sarcophagus Iron Knights, Sepultura Morbid Visions, Volcano Bloody Vengeance. Don't get me wrong, I love those too. I'm a little fucking younger. Got this, and this as far as extreme, this is starting making death metal extreme run. You know, back when fucking Born Angels putting out crappy ass Domination, dumbing it down, toning it down, just putting out hot, going too much. God knows fucking what you're on about. They were making extreme, fucking just blasting over the fucking top. Hell, death metal masterpiece. I think Hell's has some stock, not on CD, but mine we did. Buy now or cry later. That's all I gotta say. Or just hang out with Chelsea Green guys. Goddamn, whoo, banger of fucking bangers. Yeah, another classic. Gets a lot of respect, not as much as I think it should. It's hanging out with the Golden Angels, the sides. Cannibal Corpses, really do. Just give them on respect. Not around technically wrong with it. The first one was 86, 87, 87, sure, possibly 86. They had that kind of release demo. They've never done a turd album in my book. They've never done a new book. They've got more goddamn albums I can fucking count this goddamn thing. Love of Creation. Retribution. Pick this out so we're talking the top greatest death metal albums of all time. So kind of fit, but it's technically my page. But like I said, put the coin between Fine Art of Murder, Retribution, and Venom. You know how I'll put Venom actually. Just love Dave Corrall's drums on that, all blasting, and literally every song sounded different, and sing-along fucking greatness. But I know a lot of people disagree with that. I think old heads should agree, and it's kind of a greatness to where to me, I don't understand how you can like death metal and not get into that. That doesn't. that does not make sense to me. It just flat out doesn't. So that's this one by easily. This would be my top 10. We know this song because I'm not going to go home. By many people's accounts, and I can't even disagree with it. I might even say it myself. Greatest stuff on all time. I'm talking studio goddamn albums. The Angel of Course Madness. It was signature. The goddamn trailer back in 2001. It's a good race too. Foremost I saw my new video too. If I'm not outside it. Part of the reasons I like this album more than Abominations. Number one, I do love how it sounds as well. I know I do like Nick Browning's voice very, very, very much so on Abominations. But this album, a lot of it was the same songs, obviously recorded, but specifically Immortal Rights and Suffocation, the first two or three songs. I absolutely love those songs. Those are considered kind of new songs for this album. So they're not on Abominations. So you kind of get, in my opinion, all the songs from Abominations, plus almost like a couple bonus songs in a sense. I know that's not accurate, but because, you know, like fucking Amazing Film and shit we did, and Chaplin of Yours is easy to say, like, favorites. And I've said like years. That's about it about the Chaplin. World Rights and Separation. Man, goddamn it, this list will not motherfucking heaviest band in the world. That's right, you already know. Goddamn Andy and Ronnie said heaviest band in the universe. First time I picked up by him, first time I heard by him, and as a fucking full length album, it is my favorite. Act Up the Mark. I consider this kind of probably the heaviest release of all time. It's got the rawness. But this whole fucking album is just a goddamn masterpiece. It's pure fucking goodness. You know, it's funny. I listened to this on the road trip going on the walk with FS2 when I was looking up music. So it's got more samples and fucking music. I legitimately want somebody to record that. I know people are like, oh, I can't think of it. Okay? Flat out. It's impossible. Because there's literally goddamn... There's a bunch of songs that have no goddamn intros. The songs like Blood Curtain and shit, the music is much longer. I think I did time it, but the intro was like just under 2 minutes, and the song's 5 minutes and 15 seconds. So 2 minutes of music, under 2 minutes. Whatever, I didn't remember this, but that's fucking impossible. But as far as favorites on here, songs, my definite favorite is probably the title track, I could argue. Necro Cannibal, I've always loved. I remember when asking Will for some Necro Cannibal, probably the second or third song in the 2000s. They actually dedicated a song out to me. One, but that was definitely wasn't the first time. Necro Cannibal, yeah, so Hyper Barbecue, Necro Cannibal, Love Deranged Insanity, Apocalyptic Devastation, for sure. Fucking also goddamn fast and good and Bombed Alive, and the ending track to Official. Absolutely fucking banger. Another goddamn one. And it's not to be on a lot. It's not the trendiest thing. But I look down here and fucking know what's up. It's definitely my favorite off Biden. Yes, there is some 7-inch tracks and shit I like more. But as far as full-length studio albums, it is easily the goddamn fucking favorite. That is goddamn none. Hell's Holy Fire. It's in a league of its own. I mean, it really is. It's a death metal record that sounds, again, that sounds like fucking movie. Why do you guys want another band that sounds like movie? Why do you guys want another band that sounds like a Sphinx? Another band that sounds like Autism? Do you really need that? Well, this sounds like fucking movie. Like, literally fucking movie. It sounds like a goddamn... The best way I can describe it is a death metal version of Venom. Venom trying to play Venom. That's about probably the best way I can have any fucking put it. I mean, dude, the classic Death by the Dead. I mean, how the fuck you got goddamn like dabs? And it's every single song is catchy, memorable, and fucking, mean, Death by the Dead, the reason I mentioned that is because I told Don shut that, sometimes I'll play a show and go off, and I'm like, dude, that's kind of like a random song. It literally is like Cannibal Corpse, Hammer Smash Face. Like, you just don't need to set about one or feel it. I'm sure Alex wants to play Hammer Smash Face. The manager said it's a goddamn song. That's the way I got to see it. That's the long time. I mean, I don't know. This represents underground metal, too. Again, stuff like, don't be wrong, Dying Fetus, Immolation, Cannibal Corpse, that doesn't represent underground. It represents total fucking death metal greatness, but it doesn't represent underground. It's kind of the difference. So we're also playing with underground music, not just big boys. I just don't understand how that's, I mean, granted, most people get it. Most people are. That's the goddamn orders. But definitely the dudes that live in the so funny. Most obscure people with death metal or some shit. Whatever. That's all I got to say. This, I mean, is going to be pretty much the most popular fucking voted on example. It's the most popular thing on all the videos I've done. And I have to agree with most of them. Yeah, these goddamn possessed some churches. Literally, I consider this the first death metal in existence. It's fucking amazing. Again, death metal studio. It's debatable who's the first death metal band. You know, Jeff was kind of there too. It's like, well, I don't know. The Mantis demos, Death by Metal and Reign of Terror, those were death metal. For sure death metal. About 84. Those demos come out before Possessed demo? I don't know. So you can make the argument which just kind of started death metal music first. Granted, I think anyways with that. But in my opinion, this is, as far as studio full-length albums, this is the first album. Period. It's first generation death metal. Yes, it progressed from there to the kind of the second generation death metal, trying to take up a notch, going more extreme. You can't go from this out to suffocation to fucking Warfest, and goddamn bands in the early 90s after Sinister, when they try to make it more extreme. You get them. This is where it all fucking started. Yeah. Favorite songs, easily, for me, granted, it's all killed for that, is my favorite song would definitely be Pentagram, and then after that, Satan's Curse. Next, goddammit, everyone in the loop knows this. You get some of the out of the loopers. It is definitely my favorite by them. Yeah, this would be definitely my favorite. Cross the Station shit is close, but this to me was the European over in Netherlands kind of doing it that should have fucking blown up with the fucking canvas for the sound of the Rangers. And bitch knows the shit. Just equally as good as that fucking life. Especially sound. Sinister by Malcolm. One of the greatest albums ever. I mean, I know a lot of guys who are pestilence and sphinxes in there. Yeah, I like some of that shit. That's it's fine, I guess. The Sphinx, I definitely like the first two albums. They would put that over this, but for me, Sinister destroys the every album, goddamn, the opening track. Not on this, Sadistic Intent, the goddamn track. Title track, Diabolical Summoning. Everything's fucking goddamn. Ending off with Mystical Illusion, so that it's wrong. Favorite Sinister album, but I like. So the singer on this is Mike. He sings on first album Cross the Sticks, second album this, 8 Bastard Saints, Left the Band, Kick the Kill, Fire, whatever fucking piece was on and then they put out Aggressive Measures. Martin singing on that, is that his name? Yeah, that was a good album. After that, he left, and so he was sure by the way, it was the first two. That's when I saw him. They put out Creative Killers with Rachel singing, and I like that too. After that, I kind of if you're the one after that with Rachel, last but not least, we're on number 22, and it's definitely not motherfucking release. It's easily my favorite release by the That is, it's kind of an EP, but I consider it like it's close enough to that. So, Supplication be released. I mean, Infecting Eclipse is definitely one of the greatest songs of all time. title track, Jesus Wept. I mean, title track, Human Waste. It's probably my second. After that, My Mass Liberation. But every single goddamn song is just fucking masterpiece. Really fucking masterpiece. It's supposed to put on Rolling Spawn or something, which I do like. The same cannot be said. I'm not talking about the sound or the dumb shit like that. Literally, there's actual songs. You're just not in the middle fucking ring. Just not. So that's my top 20 / goddamn 22. Let me know what the fuck you think. I know there's going to be agreements. I know there's going to be disagreements. I know what the fuck we're all goddamn disagreements. Put it in there if you, whatever yours is. Yeah. Put it in there. If you had none of those picks, yeah, my top 20, I didn't have any of those. I mean, put yours in the account if you want. But I'd be curious how many people are like, I didn't have one of those guys. Again, some of those albums can be swapped out for other certain bands. Like, Cannibal Off the Heart. It's probably DSI. Kind of like Serpent's the Most, but about equal. Consumed. Always said song called The Most, but in the last few years it's been one of the most. So there's a couple that can be kind of swapped, but for the most part, that is the favorite one by those bands too. Man, see, put yours in there. Tell me how fucking great my list was, shitty my list was, or fuck, I never even heard of that. Any of these not heard of. I definitely just recommend going down. Fuck, for fuck's sake, it's just goddamn YouTube. It's free. Very fucking tasty. I thought they were doing this, so do I recommend them? Obviously, yeah. That's what's church, another video. We got Bob's getting in the morning. Later, goddammit. What's up, devils? We're going back to answer more goddamn questions.
And questions we're going over today on the video. Mushroom Head is not popular no more, question mark. Fool me, I see that poser crap all the time. I do over here in the land. Actually, I just saw at Meat Pole Death the other night, too. I saw 2 fucking canoes. 2 canoes. With a fucking Mushroom Head just on share out. So don't give me that fucking ain't popular shit again. Maybe they're not over in fucking Denmark. Fucking land. They're damn sure fucking popular. Can't go anywhere without fucking seeing that crap. So, anyways, let's see it. Jesse Candy right on top. I think Mushroom Head's popularity begins and ends in the land. And it very well may. But the thing is they're so goddamn popular, I wouldn't be surprised if they're able to, assuming they're not financial idiots, which is high probability of that, because some people are, they could easily live off the fucking band between just merchandise and sales around playing shows. Because I know their shows sell out, or at least. Because I've been in a Mushroom Head show in the early 2000s. I think Incantation opened up for them. And it was at the same place that Brian Baxter would have his Ohio Death Fest from 99 or maybe he started his first one in 2000. It's called the Flying Machine. It was out in Moraine, Ohio. And I liked the club. My only complaints about it is not I've been there for 15 years. Well, fuck, longer than that, probably 20 years to be honest with you. I think the last time I was there, between 03 and 05 was probably the last time I was there. Cool club. It's just the only problem was it was an absolute fucking haul out into the middle of nowhere. I remember when Exhumed first played there too. Even Harvey was like, "Yeah, man, we were driving around. We were like, what the fuck? Is this where like GPS? I don't know GPS, but whatever the map was, or whatever you know, time I read about papers. You know, you look like, yeah, we're up. Got only one street to go. He's like, we in the right place? He's like, this can't be where the fucking thing is at. He's like, the only thing you're watching out so you don't fucking hit a cow. There's literally goddamn out kind of in the, I don't want to say in the middle of the country, but definitely not in the city by any fucking stretch. It was an hour drive from where I live, and so it was a haul. It was a solid hour, and Mitch, the owner, who died now several years ago, was asleep from what I've heard. That guy was a total fucking asshole. At least he was to me and my brothers for no reason whatsoever, too. He knew exactly who we were. Knew us, like sent us Christmas cards and shit like that. We knew who we were, saw us in the fucking show. And if we like bought merch and want to take it out to our car, but depending on what mood he was in, no action, screw it. And we're just kids, like, you can see, it's like not like we're trying to smuggle drugs or fucking sneaking beers. It was just this obvious. Bought some in the show, bought some records, don't want to hang on to it all fucking night, get it fucked up, or just leave He was holding it. Take it back out the car, right? And so he told Rick about that. And he was notorious for the most horrific, horrifying fucking end times of all night. I've gone out of that motherfucker at 3 a.m. before, not even exaggerating. He would start shows sometimes at midnight. I remember one show we were there, there was a ghost town, nobody there. It's like 10, 11 o'clock. What is this clown waiting for? If you ask, waiting for more people to show up. It's fucking 11:30 at night, bro. Nobody's showing the fuck up. Get this goddamn show on the road. I gotta get up early in the morning. Even if I don't have to get up, I don't want to be sleeping all goddamn day the next day. Wasting a fucking day. So he was notorious for that. I keep lying. It said hour hike. So say you got out of there. You got out of there always no earlier than 2 a.m. 3 a.m. That was guaranteed. That's the time you're getting out of there. Pay to that shit. So let's say at the earliest you got out there at 2 a.m. Fucking home at 3 a.m. You should suck fucking balls. But it was nice that it was out in the country. There was no bums begging you for change. And there was no parking. Parked out in the grass and shit. It was a trailer. It kind of looked like it was too big stretched of fucking hundreds and hundreds of feet fucking of grass and gravel road. So that's just parking was nice. The venue itself was a decent size. Anyways, the Mushroom Promo played. Incantation opened up for them. And it was packed to the fucking gills. I've been to the Flying Machine maybe 100 times. Many times for sure. And that's where back to the Ohio Death Fest, like I said. That Ohio Death Fest was packed, right? It was a full fucking house. The Mushroom Promo had to be even fucking beat. Shoulder to shoulder, you cannot squeeze an extra fucking midget up in that motherfucker. Packed to the gills. Couldn't even breathe, right? Most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. As a matter of fact, I would say that's the most packed, like, pretty sure this is violating the fucking fire code type rules show I've ever been to in my entire life. Sweat my balls off that motherfucker. Barely knew who Mushroom Promo was. Heard of them, like, kind of knew what their shtick was, but kind of didn't. But anyways, that's what they were. That's just to give you an idea of popularity. Keep in mind, this club, I've seen Emperor in, I've seen 6 Feet Under in, Ohio Death Fest, Immortal, Christian Angel Corpse tour, that was there. Corpse Tour? I want to say Cannibal Corpse did. Immolation, Mortician, like big acts. I'm not talking about just some local bullshit act. And the homos, Mushroom homos, the canoes, the side-range Katniss, had them fucking all beat as far as attendance. So the J-Dawg says, yeah, Mushroom that's popular. Yeah, fuck yeah, they are over here. Absolutely can live off that goddamn joke. So I don't want to hear any fucking stupidity. That's the goddamn little story time for the goddamn. In case you haven't give a fuck. Anyway, let's go to these goddamn questions. Some goddamn 6 minutes in, man, we got one goddamn question. Stories over here. That's not give a shit. David Kelly, question mark. Hey J-Dawg, how about 5 or 3 videos in a row without bringing up new metal poser talk over and over, brah? Oh, we'll see. I just go with the question marks. You know what's funny is because like and all the guys that have been following this channel for quite some time, since day 1, day 2, or if you don't, just go back all the way to the beginning, December 24th, first video posted. Not one day missed, goddamn, just slack like we around here. I just literally started posting videos. The first one was me showing my Partition LP story time. I think it was the second video. I think it was fucking Christmas or something, but anyways, and all I did was just because I was like, what am I going to do a video every day? I was like, I definitely want to do a video every day. I was like, oh, what's the point? There's one video a week. That's for waivers. You know what I mean? So, like, gotta do a video every day. What am I gonna do? And I was going through the comments and I saw people kind of asking questions. So I said, I'll just read these off and answer them. That way I don't gotta respond to them. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? And I just went from there. The channel was never like, let's talk about posers, let's talk about Pantera. That's just where it's stemmed. That's what everybody wants to talk about. I'm talking about you guys, popular demand for what people want to talk about based on the comments. Now, maybe a question that kind of has nothing to do with it, it gets thrown in there because that's just where my answer goes based on my opinion. My opinion, my fucking channel. If you're on your channel, we'll talk about your opinion. So that was by no means the main thing I want to talk about or what I shoot for. That's just where everything went. And initially, when I first started, it was me showing my records and shit like that. I gave a couple Hell's Headbanger stories and stuff like that. And to go back and go, if you want to see where it first started, I'd be kind of curious myself. When did the poser shit first start? Like, was it a weekend, 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in? Like, and how did it get started? My initial guess right off the top of my head, I think it maybe was
because of 2-1-6, 2 teeth in the mouth, fucking, I know y'all got some soul wild in here, fucking central. It might have been because of him. That's when all the poster guys and pop started getting talking. It just never lit up. But by no means was like, that's what I want to talk about. That's what I stepped. It's just brought it up once. It was never goddamn ended. So we just won't fucking roll with it over here, goddamn it. If a new goddamn topic or trend that keeps carrying on for question marks on end, stems up, whatever it may be, might be like something completely different. If there's enough to say about it. I mean, I can only say, okay, yeah, kind of work for a band. Like, right, there's only so much I can say. I guess if you have an album ranking, which I already kind of did that, it's like there's only so much I can say about certain shit. You know, it's very public. Okay, cool. It's just kind of like it's a channel that just shoot the shit. Like it's like devils in the same room shooting the shit. Between the comments, you talking, going back and forth. It's just kind of like a hangout with your bud. With your buds, you just nonstop talking about the same bands. Like, you know, you like them. Yeah, I like Creator. Or, okay, yeah, you know, there's nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? So, just gonna come, you know, just shoot the shit with your buds. Like I said, another double buds. Eternal question marks. What do you think is the next trend in metal to replace the modern old school death metal movement? You know what? When I predicted it, it was Swedish death metal at the time, right after the crash of the Pink Group movement. As far as now, I don't even know because everything's kind of already gone in circles a couple times. I guess my best guess would be, if I had a guess, I would not be surprised if it's like the brutal shit, kind of like the slam stuff, what makes a resurgence, like the early 2000s brutal death metal stuff. The only reason I say that is because with the last few years of Mortician getting popular, so maybe that'll help a resurgence. People are like trying to go from the down tune, low tune, slammy shit. Not like Mortician slam, I'm not saying that, but just that's the only thing I kind of think of, maybe there. Or more the artsy shit, which I don't get at all, and it's not really my thing, and I don't, for the most part, understand. The arts and parts are kind of like hipster thing. What is this? You know, aka Blood Store, Never Ass, shit like that. That's what I consider like arts and parts. Not that it's bad, but that just doesn't. And I've only heard one thing by each band. It's just, what is this? Whatever, it's just not me. I wouldn't be surprised if that's it's one or the other. That's what but and it might be black metal. I'd say my guess is just say if I had a gun in my head, if I had to make just throw out a guess, that would be like it completely wrong, but would not be least surprised by it. So King Devil, Baba, do you believe a person should always stand for what is right, even if it means standing alone? Yeah, I think so. Just stand for what you believe. That's what I think you should do. That's what I do. Kmart got J-Dawg. Thoughts on the 2021 Last Days of Humanity horrific compositions and decomposition? I've kind of answered that already, but it's the Last Days of Humanity was in the category of, like I said, I specifically bring these up because, for example, the time with Broadacrin and like even Malignancy, real brutal bands to where it's like I didn't need 20 albums by, but not only that, the only thing that was standoffish a little bit about Last Days is after the second album, it seemed like they went for more extremity for songs. I mean, you got to hear, oh yeah, this is some pretty fucking extreme shit. I can't really tell the songs apart. The first two I could, and there's a lot of catchy, memorable breakdown parts, you know, fucking your car, head, that type of shit, as opposed to the later ones that was just all nuts, just blasting mentality, which sounds kind of cool, but it's just kind of a long song. Not only that, and I could be wrong in this, but I'm not remembering certain. I remember the triggers kind of sounded like fucking ass. It's like, not saying I don't like any albums that have kind of ass sound triggers. I do. For non-ass sound triggers, but that's what I got. I just want to stay on the sounds. Prime example is Christian Angel's Metallists. That's the fourth Christian album. The only thing I don't like about the album is the production, and specifically the drums. The trigger sound like a pipe sound, good dog shit. But the songs themselves are actually really good. They're really, really catchy, really good songwriting on that album. Just the production. That's an actual album. If they were to go back and re-record it, I would say it's acceptable because it legitimately is. And they don't like. I was just talking all three of the Christian brothers when they're back here.
hanging out with them for a couple hours backstage, shooting the shit, you know, getting catch up on times, you know what I mean? Some last time I saw was probably like 8 years ago, something. So you know, just catching up, and even Moise said himself, yeah, they hate him. That wasn't. He's like they waited. What did he say when the production got put together? They prepared for it, makes or whatever. But yeah, they didn't like it all. So I would say, neither did the fans. So it's kind of an equal agreement as opposed to like Sodom and the Sign of Evil. I'm sure the band makes this sounds like shit. All the fans are the greatest thing ever, right? Especially the old ones. I agree. Sodom, fantastic fucking masterpiece, right? Possessed so true. This sounds like shit. No, it sounds fucking great. Don't touch it. Don't try to change the goddamn thing. Bonded by blood, that may be recorded. Don't fucking do what? It sounds good. What the fuck are you talking about? But that was the band's perspective, just because the fans are the one who's critics, just because always has been, probably always will be. But this time, the criticism, the band agrees, and the fans agree. Well, this album sounds like fucking shit. I wouldn't be against. Actually, I kind of would like it. Like cool. The only thing I do like about sound-wise in it, I like how Alex's voice sounds. It sounds more like Apocalypse Revelation. It's a little bit more low and brutal. You notice on certain albums, his voice changes slightly. Like on Conquerors, his vocals is almost like a little less guttural, I should say. But as opposed to like Apocalypse, it goes most low and guttural, if you want to call it. Not the same bad way about it. But just a little less. I think just a little bit more brutal is a vocal tone. They were like that again on Ageless. They did like that in the songwriting, but the overall production, especially the drums, so that's what I remember with Latin Pound. I'm not saying last days drums sound that. I'm saying every now and then I do have now. It's a soundtrack that does what you do. That's about the later last days, which I haven't listened to some time. I only think it was a Lymphatic Phlegm, 12-inch picture disc split. I own that. And that was after the second album. Fuck, I haven't listened to it in years. Maybe in the spring. I think I own a 7-inch after that. I think post the second album, which stuff I actually own. But I've definitely listened to all the albums that came through. I never thought they sucked. They stood the test of time as far as staying true to what they sound good. RJCJ Rock. Mushroom Head are definitely not that popular anymore. Like, are you in the land, RJ? So you definitely love it. What they say. Rocky's musical rarities. J-Dawg, you hear Cross Spider yet? Cross Spitter yet? You hear Cross Spitter yet? Question mark, the demo is killer. Hell should see if you can put out a pro album for it. I have believed it's familiar, but no, I have not heard it. Broken by the death metal band Fall. Quite a long user ID right there, Laura. Definitely first time conference for what I recall is. Fear Factory is actually good, but I can see how they attract the homeboard crowd. Then again, I know you're not big on industrial, J-Dawg. Yeah, even like some people say like the first album's kind of like a little bit more death metal influence. Maybe their own stuff isn't acceptable. Just for me, like industrial, I never could get into it. I couldn't force myself to do it. So I'm the wrong guy to ask. But I mean, I know these are somebody else the first Fear Factory out there. So they aren't everything. You know, like, got all like Orpheus real shit. You know, it's fine. It's just, but they were kind of like the next step. Like when I was in high school, like I talked about, yeah, Cold Chain, Slipknot, Mushroom Head guys. Not all of them liked Fear Factory. That was kind of the next step over. And if they were really getting extreme, then they would maybe No Camp or Cradle of Filth. You know what I mean? So they kind of cross over there. Well, no, I would say about 50% of them cross. Will be listening to Fear Factory. Another 50% where they're just totally taking what the media jams down their fucking eardrums as far as radio goes, and just whatever posters or shit was hanging up in the record stores, because whatever's, you know, was just jammed in the mainstream, right? 50% of them were just the mainstream, and then if they're kind of into music, the other 50% or so would stand in that sort of shit. Well, yeah, believe me, I had nothing to do with posters on them whatsoever, because I have legitimately listened to a Fear Factory album. Don't know which one. I think maybe Eric and Chase picked one up when we were kids. So you had to buy something that day to check it out. And I remember never liking it. And then the last time I heard them, It was at a party I did not want to be at either, not a metal party, but there was this total fucking canoe. Oh my god, every devil in his town was agree. This guy is one of the biggest fucking canoes I've ever met in my life. He's one of those dudes, he's literally 50 years old, he's hanging out with teenage kids, like, it's obvious what he's doing. It turns out he went to jail for 2 later on. Oh, I can't believe it. So, about 5 years ago. Anyways, he's one of those guys. He's one of those fucking loser older guys that thinks he's in the know, but he's completely fucking not in the know. I don't know if he's still in jail, but I couldn't stand the fuck. Craig hated this guy from fucking day goddamn one. And he pulled up a chair talking. Oh, dude, I knew within 10 seconds, this guy, fucking central. I don't even want to be associated with him. You gave him the time of day. Dude, I had to pull up a chair and get the fucking laughs in, man. Just the lies were out of control. Sony owes me a fucking $1 million. He's due tomorrow. Meanwhile, he's like some trailer park guy, basically. Maybe not quite to that degree, but one step above it. Really good. Just saying outlandish shit all in the same span of 1 hour. What? Yeah, my band opens up for Motley Crue. Dude, you don't even fucking open goddamn Vince Neil's beer bottles. What the fuck are you talking about? You go to his shows when there's like 5 people there. He was kind of all that new metal shit. Anyways, there's a fucking party going on there. Kind of a family function I did not want to be at. And he was hosting the tunes. Why this canoe was hosting the tunes? Who the fuck knows? He was DJing. This is probably about, I don't think Lindsay and I were together, so 10, 11 years ago. 10 to 11, yeah, maybe it was, maybe it was 12 years ago. Somewhere in that, 10 to 12 years ago. And he was a DJ, had the fucking speaker, everything, the amp, everything, because it was bad. And he was playing Fear Factory. I gotta say, so that's the last time I heard it. God, this is fucking bad. So what is this we're listening to? Like, dude, this is Fear Factory. Oh, it tells me everything. So listen to those fucking chugga fucking riffs. Background with that terrible fucking industrial sound. I am not a fan of this junk whatsoever. Quite frankly, I prefer Marilyn Manson. I would. I honestly would. When I've heard about Marilyn Manson, I would take it over from what I remember hearing about Fear Factory. Now, full disclosure, what Fear Factory albums, I have no fucking idea. It was 12 years ago. Maybe it was the most modern one they have. Maybe it was the first one, maybe it was the second, maybe it was the 10th, maybe it was the 5th. I have no fucking clue. But it was literally giving me a fucking headache. And he's one of those guys. Like, dude, he doesn't even know who Campbell is. How do I know? Either I asked or Craig asked or whatever. But he's Mr. Fucking that likes the heavy shit. And keep in mind, this guy, losing mind, he's the biggest fucking community on fucking me. This is one thing when you got a 16-year-old say that, what cherry man, cherry, what cherry beer factory. He's one of those guys. But the fucking dude is literally 50 years old at the time. I think he might have been like 55 even. But he's kind of up to date, just hanging out with kids, right? So that's how he probably did shit like that. So that he's cool, right? He's cool old guy. That's why he knows that. But yeah, you mentioned fucking Cannibal, Deicide, More Major, Deer and Headbanging. No clue what you're talking about. But he's one of those guys. You walk in, no matter who you are, pull up a chair, son, let me school you type of thing. I mean, it's just, who's this fucking douchebag? You know what I mean? Doesn't even know who the fucking creator is? Get lost, fucking bro. But again, it's one thing, but it's like when I was in high school, there's other teenagers. Okay, well, when you look back at them, they're just your own peers, so you think nothing of it at the time. You don't realize you just yanked out of mama's crotch 16 years ago. You yourself, me at the time, you're fucking people, fucking lifetime. You're born basically yesterday. You're super fucking young. You don't realize it because your life been there, right? Your peers are the same age, so you don't look at it this way. You're looking back at it now, when I'm looking at 16-year-olds, okay, people are really young, we got 2 years ago. It's not that big of a deal. Granted, still fun to poke fun, right? But nonetheless, I can understand. But when it's a 50-year-old fucking man saying it, get lost, bro. You get no pass, no fucking excuse whatsoever. So, yeah, just get lost. Anyways, let's end this one. Let's put some search. Go do. Pull the compromise, get answer break in the morning. Later, goddammit. We don't have any questions. Before we get to the questions, god damn, I gotta show this shit out. Can. Oh, fuck this. This was text to me from my buddy Woody, and I sent it to a few guys too. Make sure I got the right goddamn take on this. Fucking hilarious. How these dudes think they fucking fit the bill. Send it to me through text, pull it up. The new cover, I don't know if it's the newest, if it's out, or it's the next cover, or whatever. I don't follow these goddamn posers, so I wouldn't know. But the new Destiny magazine, rah. Shit, it's a good thing they kicked hell to the curb. They're as pink panty wearing as this, but what do they want us to do with this? They don't like real metal, rah. Check out, who's the best? Who's one of the top fucking, top four, big four death metal bands today, rah. 200 stab wounds, Sanguizia nutsack, Frozen Soul, and don't forget the fucking Twofold. That's the big four, you know, like back in the day. Suicide, Cannibal Corpse, World Angel, probably Obituary. Fuck, now it is. Here's the goddamn tune. Next album. Can you pick this shit up? Get with the program, rah. That shit don't fit the bill at all. First of all, there's not one band shirt to be fucking found in sites. What is with those goddamn drawers? Rah. So give me some fucking wardrobe advice. This is just friendly advice that most people agree with. You don't wear those fucking rode up to your fucking dick, scrunching ass goddamn shorts and like some bike rider unless you've got some goddamn serious wheels going on. Talk about open pro bodybuilder size wheels. Otherwise, you got no business wearing some drawers like that. It looks ridiculous as fuck. Why don't you just slap on some goddamn Stever or suspenders while you're at it? No band shirts, worst goddamn shorts I've ever seen. And dude, what is with this bringing into death metal and black metal the extreme music scene? These fucking hippie ass, let's fucking save the fucking planet, sitting around the goddamn fire, holding hands, singing Kumbaya, drinking Starbucks. Since when was death metal that? What happened to fucking this fucking God's promise? Early 90s death metal style, rah. Check out Sinister didn't look like that. These guys were not sure which one itself for block. At least they looked metal on stage and headbang, and they looked the goddamn part. Early Morbid Angel, Cannibal to Dates, Cannibal in the Decade, Deicide, Death. None of these look like these fucking bozos. Like, what is going on? Like, I just don't get like what is with this. Just every normie come right on in. Yeah, there's no code, nothing like that. But dude, if you're in a band, press photo, we're the big four, we're the new hot band. Break out goddamn death metal band. That's what's supposed to represent that. I don't see this silly shit. Yeah, come on, Mom, this is the same tune. Come right on in. Bring Grandma along too to the show. Mom and Grandma were supposed to hate these tunes. It's no down on it. Yeah, if he just crawled out of fucking bed in the goddamn morning, went out partying on a goddamn Saturday, he's got a hangover, got in his car, grabbing a couple of he's in his fucking drive-thru and grabbing a couple of McGriddles at a big cafe, and that's his wardrobe. Fine, that's acceptable. I'm not saying you gotta be fucking bullet bells, gauntlets, metal t-shirt, and fucking combat boots 24/7. I'm not saying that. What's for your band photo that you're gonna put on as an advertisement? Like, hey, we're the new hot death metal band. You're gonna show up like that? Shit, if this was a job, your ass would have been fired. At least the dog was goddamn managing that fucking position. Unbelievable. Get with the program. Fucking up my scene, goddammit. And to top it all off, it was fitting though. Maybe Decibel was putting out there. It fits these fucking bozos. It's got a fucking pink back ring. Okay, what did I say? What did I say jokingly months ago? So before you know it, there's gonna be goddamn pink sweaters. Just come on in, rockers. Anybody's allowed in this bullshit. No Trump ball here. We accept everybody. Unbelievable. I'm the goddamn crust. What you think about that fucking shit? You wonder why the grumpy old man's fucking bitching away. I'm the only one that listens to this shit? Man, back in the good old fucking days, when I was a teenager, guys like Kanye or fucking shit like that would have tear that crap apart. But I had a field day on your right.
Nice. First goddamn question. Philip Dalby. What's up, J-Dawg? Please throw in any free stuff. Question for the channel. What are your favorite band that's names start with either the letter Q or X? Done? To be honest with you, I mean, the first two bands that come by that I semi-like would be Quarian from Brazil. They were another Christian worship band. They weren't, by no means were they as good as Rebellion, Performance, Abomination, better, Three Greatest was better. But they were, they were cool. You know what I mean? That band Folder, they were okay. So, mental horror, it's kind of just, it was there, lower vocals. I thought the songs were boring. But they're of that style, Christian worship. That's, someone can say, Quiet Brian or something. Care less about it. It's fine. Easier background. Put it on a party safe because you can't even put on goddamn death, so there's goddamn fucking pussy. That's the hilarious part. You go to a goddamn tumo, that's exactly what's going to be. You go to a fucking tumo party, any one of them doofuses hosting a party, it's exactly what they're going to have. Quiet riot, just what the fuck is it? They have goddamn ball. So yeah, there's really no Q bands I don't care about. X, probably same thing. The Zizma demos, kind of cool. Once they hit their albums, which is stupid. At all. I mean, Zizma, there's another post Carcass that sound like Carcass, but they generally like that, but just dumb name. Had more fucking posers. They put out the goddamn demo, which sound like Carcass. Jesus fuck, what's that one goddamn album? It looks like came out in '94 or something. It looks like it's just absolute goddamn horrible. Is this even the same band? I don't think it can't be. I think I looked it up. Sure it was. But there's some goddamn tool on it. Didn't listen to it, so maybe it's great, but it just can't. It looked about as bad as those dudes did out the dust. So, yeah, unless there's somebody I'm forgetting. Oh, fuck, I love that X band. Z is the same goddamn thing, too. Most part. You got bands on okay that I'm not using. That's the Rilo. That's the Trove. Trove's cool flash band. I heard it much later. So yeah, some Iraq's overkill, just it's cool. 10 million one band that sound like that kind of really the forefront. But I'd say for Z, I'd probably say but for that, we're sleeping that in stuff like Chris Paul Mara. Question for the dog. Did you get this member vinyl box set pre-order? And so showed that shit, Rob. I tried to, it was already sold out, so maybe I'll come by. I know JC Boy sent me an email from last guest, our wholesale from it's all the albums on the box set. It looks like the splatter vinyls. I can't remember, I know there was more than one color for the box set, so I'm kind of curious to compare and contrast the splatter vinyls, see how they look, because I own all those albums on vinyl. When I repick them up, depends on the look, how cool they are, they like photos, you'll see them, look at them. But the box set, I was assuming that maybe they would be a side view. When you do a box set like that, you're doing a classic band, you're covering all around. So a lot of people like myself, they're buying the box set, they already own the album. So what's the point? The point is for extra bullshit. So a type of box set like that, which is supposed to be a side view, it needs like a big, thick, goddamn 12 by 12 booklet with unreleased photos, live photos, press photos. I guarantee you look better than this goddamn two fucking photos. Again, Bras, pick up that licking ever-flowing stream and indecent enough scene. Hell's got the LPs in place. Killer splatter box too, so bozo mode. Get the fucking program. Pick one of those up. What you're gonna do is you're gonna flip it over, look at that backside of each of them. Boy, now that's a death metal, man. That is exactly what Mommy, Daddy, and Uncle Nana would expect to see when they hear about scary dead men. Not a fucking bunch of hippie-ass motherfuckers that just got out of goddamn cafe with toothpick griddles and a fucking tall fucking coffee. Ready to go sit around that campfire holding hands. Don't believe it. I'll be playing leapfrog and grab ass out.
But so yeah, watch out for vinyls. From the Hells are things on the way. Or those are here in Trask. I think before the box set, it said what was it, a black vinyl version, a blue vinyl version. I don't remember there being a spider vinyl version, so maybe they would. I don't know. I'll see how compare the Trask. But another thing too is the box set. When it was sold out, I was like, I'll check it around like eBay, things like that. But again, if I find out it's half-assed, so it's cool. I would discover as a whole. It's out there. That's for sure. Brotherhood of Steel. Question for Justin: what do you think of the YouTuber Revival Fitness? Never heard of it. He says that main gaining doesn't work for novice lifters that are skinny, fat, average height, weigh 150 to 160 pounds, and that in order to gain muscle and stronger, you're going to have to eat the ball and eat on a calorie surplus. I find that the bodybuilding world on YouTube tells many novice lifters that are already skinny but don't have visible abs, or not too much ab definition to focus on cutting, so they can get a shredded six-pack that will be able to build muscle at a low calorie deficit and not really build muscle. So there's a few caveats to that, but for the most part, there's only like 2 scenarios. You're a fucking fat fuck, who's never really trained in your life, and yes, you can build muscle at a calorie deficit only for about 10 weeks, that's my plateau. Or if you train a while naturally and not agree on steroids and doing diets, for the first 8 weeks, a little bit of muscle. So caveats outside those 2 weeks, you're building muscle. 100% guaranteed that you're strength. Which then keeps many novices in a state of purgatory where their strength and gains stall and they just endlessly spin their wheels for the next 2 to 3 years until they realize they're not building any muscle. But basically, long goddamn story, fucking short, is that yeah, if you're a little bit fucking pudgy, you get 150 pounds, I want to get up to 200 pounds. Yeah, what I do, the smartest fucking way is dieting you down to where, under 10% body fat, you're very fucking lean looking. And the reason being is that way, start the calories off low and gradually up them and get them to where they need to be. But insulin sensitivity is much, much, much fucking better. And when you're building, you can see what the fuck's going on. If you're just a fucking pudgy ass Pooh Bear little bitch and you're putting on weight, you can't tell when you're looking there. It's the muscle, it's fat, it's the blood, just looking at goddamn soft baby shit soft fucking dough. So you can't tell. So I like to do it because you can go a little bit better. Diets, and you can see what the fuck they're working in progress. So, okay, well, my weight's going up, wow, well, yeah, you're seeing progress goes, yeah, it's going up, all right, but fucking you're getting sloppy as shit, so let me go after that. So, that's why you do it like that. If you're already got abs like that, you just start pushing calories. So, make sure protein's high as fuck, always a little bit over a gram per pound. You don't need over that, but it's just a safe one. So, rather have a little bit too much, but not enough. Then start with your carb and fast. Start on those stupid ass keto diet children. Even if you can, it's unoptimal to body explosive movements run so that's the highest macronutrient fats start about a half a gram per pound of pounds. Start off at about 75 grams. I'd actually start with less than 65. Fucking, that's a good start. Pounds you put on weight, you're already fucking skinny. You can see your ribs, your abs a little bit. Start at minor spread out throughout your meals. 200 grams of protein. Probably 250 to 300 grams of carbs. And about 6 to 7 pounds. So what happens for the next goddamn 10 days? Up and lower it. It's hilarious too, because I've had a bunch of people that hired me for coaching and shit like that too. I get the idea with people, what they think. They think like, give me a program and now I have what I need. If they already follow, which 90% of the time I'm going to, I have a few that happen. You don't just get a program you're sent up. You've been misled. Just eat healthy and you're all set. It doesn't work if you get a program. It changes based on your body structure. So let me ask you this. Your goal, let's say you're 100 pounds, you're going to be up to 200. You think your food quantity is going to be the same if you hit that 200 on the way up because it doesn't? How does that make any sense? You're 50 pounds, hopefully most muscle, meaning your metabolic rate is really high. You need more food, things go up. Same with your diet. You just get a diet, here's your diet, here's all good, you know, it's great. See how that
show me how shredded you are, because they never are. Dudes, here's a tip. Start off your base diet, always keep your protein high, food pump down. Cardio goes up. Plateau, down, up. Plateaus, down, up. Plateaus, down, up. Yep, it's harder and harder and harder and harder. That's why the last few weeks are always nice. What do you mean? I'm up to doing an hour and a half of cardio total a day, and I'm eating like 1,500 calories? Yep. Nothing bad with it, right? Nothing. It's rough and tough. It was easy earlier. But they just think, yeah, sure, I'm eating eggs or chicken, I'm just going to get shredded. It was that easy. Trust me. Way more people would do it. Intestinal switch. How can you be down with the devil if you're eating this question? It makes no sense. First of all, I'm going to say that's kind of atheist. Second off, down with the devil, it's kind of like this. Especially when I was just trying to not taking anything so goddamn little. There's the alcohol, man. Just wait, especially at that Jimmy on the block, man. Oh, Jesus fuck. Comment section on there, there was some serious fucking idiots. I got subscribing. Oh, it says too much. Taking everything literal, yeah, dude. It's when I see that, I'm like, dude, I only want somebody as stupid as you fall on. Theos Thomas. David Lee Roth is not down with the devil. He's running with the devil. Big difference, bro. He ain't running with the devil. Hear that guy's fucking voice? You see that guy looks like he's running with the fucking bacon fans. That's what he ain't running with no devil. That would be scared shitless, hiding behind mommy's skirt. Fucking devil came down and spread his wings and showed himself. That pussy ain't doing nothing. He's gonna be like all these other guys. They're gonna go with it. They were the toughest of the tough. Black people tough. Bring plagues, fucking onto the earth. Just destroy everything. The devil's taking over. So what's the first look at? Coronavirus breaks out with this one. First ones, and I've seen countless. I'm not going to mention any goddamn names. Not even fucking people associated around here. Go with us, go with us. Next fucking person that's out there always talking shit. Big shit. I'm not. It's not backing tough. You ain't tough. Backdating. Got channels. I don't know, dog. I think Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins might have the award for that. Oh, this was on the worst Vulcan of all time. Well, yeah, I was kind of talking about, but yeah, dude. I mean, in all honesty, what the fuck is there anybody in the metal scene? Maybe those fucking hipsters on that goddamn keyboard. Do anybody in the metal scene listen to Smashing Pumpkins? Dude, I knew that was the most non-hetero shit in my entire life at like literally 9 years old. Literally, I heard that shit. Yeah, I was definitely in elementary school. As there were a couple kids. These guys always talk about it. Well, listen, Smashing Pumpkin. Why not Smashing Skulls? Smashing Christians. That's tough shit. Why would Smashing Pumpkins? 4 5? What? Bitch, right? Well, so what? I can bring up because who in the fuck listens to Smashing Pumpkins? I just assumed that was a given that nobody does. But lots of people listen to Van Halen. I understand, you know, it's a fucking hard rock legend or whatever. I didn't know any British guitar player, whatever. I care about maybe. I don't care about that shit. I can see what someone does. Influentiality. So that was worth bringing up. Smashing Pumpkins. Why would I ever bring that up in conversation? But who knows? I'm sure a lot of these guys probably do fucking this one. But just after seeing that cover, what about it? Aaron Franks. Question for J-Dawg. What's your favorite Doom bands? I prefer more classic Doom like Witchfinder General and Candlemass over the modern Stoner Doom. Stoner Doom, I don't think I'll anything. I think shit sucks balls. Must count like acid, which yes. And extremely fuzzed out stuff. Thanks and sorry if our blood proceeds are taking up shelf space. So, I don't know, are they? Maybe. Favorite Doom bands. I mean, again, as you guys know, I'm not a big Doom fan. I like stuff with Doom here and there. I like a lot of comic Doom band. Max Abbott. Probably them if they count, but I like for sure the first Candlemass. The second one might be good too. definitely the first one. Acid, which that's like a, it's not traditional. But I put them I like stuff by, I can't say I've heard everything, but what I like, and I don't know by Biscuit Brief. That's really great. Who am I forgetting? Majority of it, the reason I'm forgetting is the same beginning. So, oh, what about so-and-so's? Most of them I don't like. Now, for example, I recommended that Hour 13. Would you consider that good? Because it's like very black simple. Like I said, consider that, right? Definitely hear the Sabbath, so push metal, because you can't pass on it. But especially the South metal, Hour 13, Hour 15. I like that a lot, actually. It's the death doom shit. Like, when I think of death doom, obviously it's down to death metal, that shit. I mean, I'm trying to think what I like. I mean, the closest thing to death doom I would say that I actually like is, again, acid shit. Outside that, man, yeah. My limit is literally fucking Autopsy, Severed Survival, because that has some weird parts here and there. It's not as slow as we laid out for you. Like, yeah, I don't feel it. It does sound cool. It's got a good, gritty, true metal sound. It fits the bill 100%. It sounds cool. Flat out fucking cool. Don't get me wrong, Incantations and guitars in that line too. Not even the outfit I like World Front, National stuff, but it has just the right amount to where it's not too much. That's what Severed Survival is too. Severed Survival is, if it had a 20% more, it might get to a point of, yeah, I like some of this album, some of it I don't. So it definitely had, especially on some of the later tracks of the album, some of the songs were too slow for a little bit too long. I like it. Slow and boring is what you're into, then keep on listening to Slow and Boring. Slow and Boring isn't fucking good at all. Fast, heavy, aggressive is what each of those things. That's what we call fucking goddamn on all those supposed to be. But doing boring shit. Stick with your goddamn boring shit. That's what you want to do. Let's get it. Later, goddamn.
Burnout. Not passionate about it. Possibly we're never into it. Just we're in it to be rebellious and be cool and press the buttons. Or just flat out fucking cool. What are the fuck for you?
But those answer any questions. First, we got one printed off question. Always got a paid question. Unacceptable. Goddamn it. But it's a little question printed off 2 days ago. It's the only printed off question I have. So we go old school dog style. I bought wrong next week. To be honest with you, I'm so fucking lost. I have no idea. I'm tatted. Because questions, got lost, talking about other stuff. I had lost my goddamn place. So what I did is I just went cruise back where I'm at. So I'm like, okay, I know I didn't go over this before. I pulled it up on my phone and I didn't proofread shit. So it's like first month in the job, old school dog style. I'm gonna look at the question marks, what we should talk about. Hopefully, better be something good with the goddamn. Stupid. Tony Zamora. What's up, J-Dawg? Happy to see the Tish reissues finally shot. Gotta say, those muscles are better. Guys, like some Kid Cats, Halloween Kid Cats back in the house. Still here. Just talking to Kid Cat the whole wide goddamn world. This is Charlie's sister. Same goddamn world. Adam's still 10 weeks old. She's real fat, right? Goddamn hard on her own. Short, tall. Where the fuck did I leave off? Haven't seen Tish reissues finally shot. That's right, goddammit. October month just passed. That's Tish month, goddamn. All black Halloween weekend. Also, picked up the Faction Painful Death picture recommended. At least getting out of that Future Faction. Greatest goddamn death metal demos ever in existence. It's not a sales pitch, that's just a goddamn fact. This is awesome, fucking awesome dog, goddamn. And a few other things that I brought home. Same goddamn label. It's what I brought mine home. Mel's, Boots, the almighty goddamn fucking Sacred Right, the first band that got dog into goddamn metal music. Goddamn that badass fucking cover. There's only 200 copies made. I listened to it too. This is it sounds really good. This is the recording for this is before Ignorance came out. It's like Phil's like this is all demo and shit. I guess it's the day of the show. It's Phil's birthday. To talk about birthday. It's really fucking cool. So it's all good. It's all Ignorance only songs. And Sacred Right Ignorance, Brad very fucking nice. It was fucking heard. It's a lifestyle. It's a at 10 years old, it's all up going down over there, and then how the fuck do I look at it? So this is like, fuck yeah, anything Sacred Right, the shit to me. For me, Ignorance is one of my favorite records of all time, definitely. Maybe if I was picking my top favorite 5 thrash albums, then again, well, to me, I don't know how anything came from Violence Solutions, Death Squad, fucking Overreefers, banger of motherfucking bangers. So, as I said, those are got these two, one of my favorite bands of all fucking time. Check out this badass fucking cover art. Sickness tour. 250 copies made. Good sound quality too. I listened to it. It sounds good. It's double LP. Red vinyl. So check that the fuck out. Of course, you're just into commercial shit, want to look cool. Talk about that on Instagram and your Facebook buddies. They'll be right in there. They won't know these. They're not in them. Not in them. Rare, British. They didn't know shit. What Mighty Morbid Angel covered to around. Sounds really fucking good. It's live in 1993 Howling. 300 copies. It's like this, maybe. So, I'm fucking fans of Morbid Angel. So, Morbid Angel fans out there, love it. That's to me rare shit. That's the kind of shit I care about. I don't give a shit about something that you will buy at Best Buy. Goddamn, the Homeboys himself. This is a tour. Detroit. Double LP as well, goddammit. And there was a Slayer as well. I had downstairs just listening to it, so I listened to it. I saw it good. It was Rain Blood Tour. So that's got the homage of a great deal cover guitar. Cool. That was some shit dog fucking picked up. There's some other ones being Tony or anyone else that did. Anyway, like a small question for the channel, but have you ever heard of a speed metal band from Mexico called Phantom? I don't think so. Jesus fuck. Little Metal Archives right now, Phantom. How many fucking bands pop up? That speed metal Mexico the last couple of years, Phantom. Like it's now coming back in there. They just released their first full length, and it's a killer old school thrash. And we think it'd be right up your alley. It's kind of the same like Ignorance, brah. Doubt it. Anyways, cheer, bye, enjoy the weekend. So, I guess, guys, that's the killer old school thrash. Check out fans of Mexico. It's dog food. I don't know. Try to old school dog style, goddammit. You're on that goes into 2 weeks. October 24th. We're on November 11th. It's Exciter Live, Pounders, Flat Rim Bozos, Eternal Bleeding, No Boys, right back to the hood. Hey, sure fuck did. I was there to see in person. Pagan _ fears. Babe, wake up. Hell's just request Iron Ride. I somehow fucking did. I'm hoping you're joking because I use those as reference to see stuff. Just like those movies that show. Hell's put them out. How did Hell's put them out? Was it out in stock? That, literally by that fucking definition, we put out the new Cattle Court, bro. We put out the new Roman Angel. Deicide's coming out, bro. Out on hills. If you have it in stock, you are bread and butter. We make the majority of our money is the goddamn Hell's Headbangers website distro. We have the biggest world hell underground metal distro in the fucking world. Yeah, I challenge you. I said, what a fucking arrogant fuck. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. You guys bigger. Well, now doesn't. Iron Bonehead doesn't. Iron Records doesn't. Percent doesn't. They have good distros too. Good distros. Do they have more than 50,000? Yes, 50-000 50,000 titles in stock? Who does? Never does. Those are fucking tweet bullshit anyway. Talk about real goddamn. You search that goddamn site, you see the motherfucking headline. You see the Paul's on it. You see the fucking racist zum-zum, birds on it. Fucking zum-zum, goddamn it. You see gay head. You see fucking metal. Metal. You goddamn rigor mortis from Texas. Metal, goddamn it. Not bullshit. And then all the underground stuff and shit like that. But you get what I'm fucking saying. There's a distro that has more. So, Sarcophagus, Iron the underground distro would have one. You got him in. Isn't it Gray Haze that puts that out? Yeah, I would love to put out some. Great, that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's not. It's crazy. Again, this guy might be joking, so dismissive me. God damn, oh, fucking no. I was just joking around because you mentioned it. I say that little cake to the people about you joking around things to do. You do it all the time, for sure. How goddamn dumb do you have to fucking be? Back when I was ordering from Relapse Records distro catalog, those goddamn they sold all kinds of shit that I bought. I never at one point thought this was a Relapse. I knew what the Relapse was. Chainsaw Dismemberment, War Metal, Amongst the Catacombs. I knew what it was the Relapse. Now I'm buying this Deranged shirt. This Deranged shirt, and I'm buying this Immortal album. That was hard to figure out. What'd you think?
They just lost the border out, lost it on them. They got that press on the book, they own everything. Hell's Headbangers is Black Sabbath.
That's how fucking stupid you look. Say this shit. They ain't got the Hell's logo on there. Take on that mouth shut. Bitch. Where's the goddamn press sponsor? Leatherface, Death will always be tops. Then incident since 87, Chuck was a killer musician, always a top guy. Musicians jam. And always top notch. Well, you really think about it, which my dumb ass didn't realize the top two. When I saw Death in 1998, the last two years, you're thinking like when you're thinking back to Scream Bloody 40, oh my god, that was so long ago. So for example, if somebody says 2012, old school music, 2012, years from today. So, in my Death was honestly a very, very short band. When you did not do that, it was 12 years. The demos, man, just before. God, I'm getting at this. They're already very questionable in 1998. Imagine if Death was still around now. They're one of the great shows. You honestly think that Death would have put out Death Metal albums by that? You won't put out Death Metal albums for the last 5 years they're around. I don't care what anybody says. Anything after spiritual people is not metal. It's just not. It's technical, progressive, kind of metal. Like, you can say it's your favorite band, you can say it's metal as fuck. Death metal, it's not metal. And how deplorable can it be? I don't even think it'd be. I think it would be probably if they stuck around, they're still putting out albums for the Death Metal. Completely got it. that. Besides, it must be that. No. But as far as Call of the Load shit, that goddamn bad, I think they would make it. I possibly. Kicks my ass. And Cannibal never fucking written down. You can't make the argument Cannibal. I get the argument people say that. Same album over and over. They've been writing flat, same boring album for the last 20 years. I can understand the argument. I like the songs I listen to. Again, I could be very biased. But I do get the art function. Oh, not that. I 100% something. At least they stuck to the guns. At least it still has blast beats. These raw vocals, down-tuned guitars. No love lost. Carcass radio. Fucking bullshit. It's all about zombies and war. Shit they set out and fucking this back to life. You know what I mean? Same goddamn type of lyrics from the first album to now. Singing about zombies, war, killing people, etc. There's no ballads. There's no goddamn clean vocals. There's no keyboards. There's no fucking bullshit. They at least stuck to their goddamn guns. That, the day, and again, if you want to make the argument, they can make words straight up, just a little bit of time. The guitar genius. Fucking fine, even though I could disagree with that, but whatever. You think in 2023, if he's still around, they probably didn't stick to the guns like Canada. These fucking goddamn asshat, fucking jackknives coming here, got the audacity to rip on the almighty fucking CC. Find me another band that's been around. They're putting out albums. There you go. The Death Notes. Please tell me. Please fucking tell me. For all you guys, cool, boring albums for the last 20 years. Okay, come on. Man up. Do this one. Find me a death metal band. I don't want to hear some bullshit, man. There's death metal. Not black metal, not thrash metal, not Iron Maiden, not no bullshit. Death fucking metal. Who has been around for over 30 goddamn years? They have been. First album, 1990, 89. None of this fucking intros. What else? Who started 1992? First fucking release in 2009, 17 years delayed bullshit. No, first release, demo or something. Still putting out releases this year, 2023. Oh, even last year, 2022. Put out albums. They have over 10 albums. More than 10. Not 9, not 8, not 7, not EPs. Over 10 fucking full-length studio albums. Been around for 30 years. Who is it? Who's the king of that? Who didn't download? Who didn't suck it up? Who didn't do ballads and all this other fucking bullshit? Who didn't put out the same boring album for the last 20 years? Who didn't do that? Now, I already know somebody that's going to say, Immolation. And I agree. I like Immolation. I think Immolation's the same goddamn game as Canada. But there's going to be a same amount of goddamn people, or a lot. I'm not going to attack this whole CC. It's not big. You can make the argument. Immolation put out the same goddamn boring album since the Holy Cult. Here's the thing. I know at least 3-4 people that say that in person. The last album, I know people in person, the last album they thoroughly enjoyed by Immolation is close to Holy Cult. I'm not going to go to the goddamn Jim Conquest and he's got the dead guy. Extremists. Don't possess them, all they got. That's just massive. Not that guys that actually are thinking with their head fucking straight on. Not complete fucking two fucking massive home wreck builders up their ass. Talking about something. Possession of it. Failures for God's no good. Like fucking is it? No Jesus no good. This goddamn great stuff. So a relevant guy. I know people, last one, most of the world, everything happened. Oh, man, it's still two guitar, main people, I agree with this. I played it out last one. The last album, Lucid Horn, fantastic song. But you can make the arguments. The same as Canada. And they kind of do work in the last one. I know it's all. It's styles, I got tone and stuff. I have it, I like it, but if I put it on right now, of course, it's a one-trick pony. People are going to say incantation. You can make the argument there's some boring ass incantation. You have to make that argument. Yeah, those are my rules. But someone can make that argument. So how is Cannibal that shit? Now before you throw in bands like too, like Autopsy fucking left for years. We're not there when we're back. We're going to ask this shit on was really great. Everyone will know who that fucking guy is. The Victimental Heroes or something, I agree. I'm not enough on that one. So, but Autopsy, they were gone for years. They were traded for back. So they don't count. You can't say them 30 fucking years. Who else? The Spicks? Fucking kidding me? They're another weird bad band. And holy fuck, Steve, they got that other single on that self-title. telling me that beats Gallery of Suicide? Get lost. Get fucked. Take 2 dicks in that ass and suck up. Fucking dick. Swallow that load with pride. You are completely incorrect. Tired of seeing these dumbass commenters talking about fucking kings. What else is fucking sweet? Yeah, no, there's somebody in. Kelly McKay, he's talking about this, if that makes sense. You know, if evil, and parentheses, exactly what he used to call himself, evil Chuck, brought you out of the loop fucking 19-year-old. Dumb ones, too. Death started off as Van Mantis, fantastic demos, the best demos of all time. Death by Metal and the Reign of Terror demo, both in 1984, right? And then Campbell left, Campbell ceased with Campbell left, took out started Goddamn Massacre, also Chuck took over on vocals. Changed the band name to Death. They actually did change the band name to Death when Cam was still in the band, but like literally like months later. Chuck took over on vocals. But during that time, those first 2 demos, and I want to say first Death demo, which undernamed Death, first one, second one, he called himself Evil Chuck. Slaughter, fucking Death, went out on Hell's Headbangers in 2008, goddamn new school. He sang on that rehearsal, Slaughter, and fucking goddamn big one. He's fucking Slaughter, almighty fucking house, and I know that man, you know, that's fucking big mouth. There's a rehearsal demo. Now about goddamn Hell's. Sales bitch and sales bitch, we're talking about it's not a snap. Fucking years, it's just with this motherfucker. He sings on that, Evil Chuck. Took that moniker off, got rid of the logo. Dude, get rid of that. Anything, I'm saying it right now, anything with the fucking gay death logo would be good. Anything, explain. When they got rid of the cool fucking artwork one, with the cool in there, the spider webs, and the goddamn inverted cross, big up red cross. That's big shit, brah. Anytime I see people walking around with patches and shit like that, that's on their vest, out of loop, doesn't know what's up. This guy, as a teenager, I remember when we got patches in, fucking, when Hell's Gate patches and shit like that. This is talking when I was 16 and shit like that. Got patches and got some death patches. Alright. That's in there. Opened up, dogs, and he's after that leather jacket. What's gay logo? Oh, blue logo. Oh, no, death logo. Gay logo means non-death. You can minimally argue, okay, because whatever albums have gay logo, I'm supposed to do that. Fine. Gay logo up equals non-death. Oh, you sure? Well, that doesn't. But yeah, call himself Evil Chuck. Ever see interviews with that guy too? Woo-wee! I don't want to rip on him too much because he's got he's a legend. He put out classic shit, and his first show, so I got. Chuck was he'd be on a we're back wagon, trying to cash in because we're not putting fucking top lid on fucking place. Cashing in on the hipster money and Tumo would be the opening act. Not only that, dude, talk about a motherfucking wimpy ass fucking hipster himself. That guy would totally be drinking goddamn fucking vegan goddamn made milk, just save the goddamn planets and just whatever else dumbass fucking shit they do. Totally. It's a little goddamn Wolfman. He's got his own license. He's a character, right? Look Death Metal's fuck on stage. He ain't goddamn sipping a fucking Starbucks with fucking sissy. That's all I'm goddamn saying. So, yeah, but that shit is like, I don't know, dude. Writing was all over the wall like that. Yeah, he was legendary. Kid. He's in the Chris Barnes game. I respect him to a high degree for what good shit he did. But dude, he started something like big time. Barnes, dude, I mean, you can make the argument with Cannibal Corpse, the first 4 albums. Chris Barnes was the greatest death metal singer of all motherfucking time. The greatest death metal vocalist. Honestly, I can't think of somebody that I think is better. Maybe I'm not as good as that. He very well could be. Now, again, he's sucked up. It sounds like goddamn Scooby-Doo on later 6 Feet Under album. I'm not saying that. But respect him for what he fucking really is. He's a good chunk. He's Chuck just really limp. I would say Barnes really fucking just trendy. Try to mix the goddamn kind of like new metal, Slipknot, popular shit, bouncy stuff with death metal as a sales pitch. How do you kind of successfully did it? It worked. On the streets, so he was successful. Like, so he kind of sold out in a sense. Death with Chuck, he just got like, he just insisted, pushed. That's the best way I can say it. They up like they both trained on this thing. And nobody's again, Death wasn't around then. He was around. If you want to say debuted out, 87, so we're going forward. I looked at shit. I was what, 97? Less than 10 years. He was pissing down like a motherfucker. He was pissing down as much as he did. So 3 years later, pissing it down, motherfucker. Lyrically, everything. And then it's a whole goddamn piss down. Yeah, that's the weapon. He's already getting burned out. I don't see fucking Immolation, Bob and fucking Ross going. They're sticking their goddamn guns. Again, if you're one of those guys that want to make it fun, they write the same boring albums for the last 20 years. Okay, at least they're still writing death metal. At least they stuck to their goddamn guns. That's sort of shit. Those motherfuckers been around since Death was. Rick and Morris Beast for Tyranny demo. Bob's on that. Ross came a year goddamn later. That's 87, boy. Same year as fucking Scream Bloody Lord. Bob's still putting out death metal. How passionate he is about it. I don't know. But nonetheless, he stuck to his goddamn guns way better than goddamn Chucky did. So cut the fucking shit. Cut his questions. So this is video. Today's video, I don't know if you know questions. Phone. It's going to be kind of a review. And I didn't watch the video at all. Brought up my phone. This is in response to an email I was sent. It was, please respond to this video, from Adam Harrison. And he put, I enjoy your fucking videos, keep up the good work. I'd like to hear what you have to say about this dude's tier list of New York death metal. So that was in my email, and then I clicked on it to see who it was. Channel-wise, so I can bring it to my phone. I did not watch it whatsoever. So I have no idea kind of what it's going to be about. Come on, Orwell, don't be a fucking canoe. But it's funny, it's that goddamn Jimmy Block or whatever. That's the guy that did Chris Barnes versus the rap battle, which was awesome as fuck. Other than that, I don't know anything about the rap battle. Because it was on his channel. I probably did, but I don't recall it. I don't even know. But I was like, this tier list, I'm going to make an educated guess, find out we're second together, that it's one of those, I saw those tier lists like the U.S. presidents ranking death metal, thrash metal. Most of them are stupid. The one guy who did death metal. He did thrash metal first, right? And then the death metal went second, vice versa. Which one says that the audio sounded like shit. That guy's been fucking funny. So there's other people who say that guy's been fucking funny. And Kaya's channel, she's done like ranking videos. I've seen that. So I have a pretty good idea that this one's gonna be like basically the greatest thing ever, shittiest, and working. So let's see what the fuck he has to say. I don't know if he's gonna fucking talk about it. So walk this goddamn thing up. Jimmy fucking Block, that's his channel. So it's New York death metal tier list. It's New York death metal. So this video's kind of old, 7 months ago. 7 months ago it was posted, so. Because of Art's comments, you can read them. So in case you want to see the video, because I don't know that, I'm not going to pull up a fancy screen and shit. Why don't you learn how to do it, you know? I'm not the time for this shit. I'm going to do a little video every goddamn day. And goddamn tube starts paying me, I make more money than I'm actually making money on this goddamn channel. I'm not losing money. How you losing money, Jones? This shit I don't pay for it, I do. Especially traveling and stuff, and these goddamn interviews.
essence, I'm the fucking goddamn hole. I'm the fucking red. So maybe I'll look fancy strange shit. Financial incentive. Right now they're right, so you get the half-ass fucking thing. And let's see, we should go here. Here. Fuck yes, sir. But anyways, in case you want to actually see the actual video. New York Death NYDM tier list. In parentheses, New York Death Metal. Jimmy fucking Watch. Let the goddamn search will pop in fucking so much of the goddamn that's what we're doing. So this fucking girls. Right off the gate, dude. Fucking a goddamn typical fucking 19-year-old virgin, irrelevant goddamn thing. You're contradicting fucking music. We're doing brutal death metal. How the fuck is the Mortician not brutal death metal? They're the kings of brutal death metal. They're the most brutal of brutal. Because they're more death metal than fucking grindcore. Okay, oh, you saw this? It says New York death metal. Like, already, like, he's under 30 years old, past it. It's not that complicated. Let's see what the fuck else we're going to do. It's right into irrelevant. Goats. That off the top, in the middle, he has a good band. He has not bad, but like not bad, but like eh. Those are his three categories. That's how he's like correct. Where's the fucking total shit category? He was like because it's called like it is, right out the gate. Fucking goats. I mean, dude. There's like 5 bands. I mean, there's not much at all. You got Immolation, Mortician, which he's already excluded Mortician. Who the fuck calling this? Don't call this goddamn phone. Piss off. Immolation, Mortician. I guess Baphomet, but I don't even know if I count it because it's making one goddamn record. That's an amazing masterpiece, but they goats. I mean, that's called like it is. If they carried on, they probably suck like carcass and do it again. Most bands getting out of something like that. I'm sure he's gonna pull that fucking deicide card and shit like that. From Baltimore, New York. It's a Florida band, bro. So they can't. I don't throw them in there. Who am I forgetting as far as goats? Can't wait to hear this guy. Afterbirth. Go. Dude, 19-year-old fucking virgin. How is Afterbirth a goat? Would they do like 2 fucking demos that nobody knows and I guess we're okay? I sure as put it to you this way, Afterbirth, you know who they are? Because I'm definitely listening. They're in the I've forgotten more metal than you know category. You go fucking J-Dawg slogan, get your goddamn slogan shirt. Link to the description, goddammit. I've forgotten more metal, you know, they're in there, dude. I think I have those 2 demos on a CDR. Forget what they sound like, heard them, listen to them. How are they fucking goats? They're a fucking background death metal. They didn't do goddamn jack shit. Even if you're like, oh, I love those demos, like J-Dawg loves the faction, the red demo, this or else I would so that's fucking just greatness. I wouldn't call that goats though, it's one demo. It's not a goat. Goat is bands, he even said it himself, bands that inspired other bands, influenced other bands. Have multiple, you gotta kind of have multiple albums because, okay, let's just say you have a great album, Beth. That's a one-hit wonder, bro. They probably would have fucked it up by the second album, for sure the third. So are they goats? Yeah, you got one good album, like most death metal bands that came out from 87 to 92. Vast majority of their first album was good. Baphomet had shown here, that's their first and only album, and it's good and great. Okay. 19-year-old virgin in the house. 19-year-old virgin in the house. What do you mean? How is Cannibal Corpse good band, which is in the middle column, which basically is a polite way of saying mediocre, because it's a column, it is the bottom, not bad, but like, man, this column is worse than mine. That's the dog's column. The dog should be a great, okay dog shit. That's the way to put it. That's how a real man calls it out. Not fucking tiptoeing around. This is going to be around the bush. How the fuck is Cannibal Corpse? And again, dude, first off, I kind of consider them a Florida man. What do they do to Florida? Like, sort of mutilated? Like, Buffalo, they started there on the, okay, we got the first two albums. Maybe Tunes, they were up there too, but I think by 92, 93 is when they moved to goddamn Florida. I mean, I don't know. More fucking, and it was recorded in Florida. I get the argument, but if you want to put them in there, regardless, it's just, I guess ignore that part. It's just New York, you want to be technical, no reason to do it. Mr. Oh, see, yeah, I'm calling out the guys that don't know the Out of the Loopers. Cannibals from Buffalo, they don't even know that. Everybody, their mom knows that. Anyone that doesn't know that is just fucking stupid and that's goddamn curious so far. And even if you want to go by that, dude, how the you're putting Cannibal Corpse under Afterbirth? 19-year-old virgin in the house, and that screams tape on that mouth shut. This list is dog shit and a half so far. That's the stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard. Never in 10 million years would put even, like I said, the faction people that I wouldn't put that on a tier list over Cannibal Corpse. The most influential death metal band of all fucking time, whether you like it or not. Damn.
I think it's just a bit likely.
Like, just gets worse than how goddamn stupid I take that is. Who? Don't even know. So it was right next to Canada. So V8 who I've never even fucking heard of, right next to Canada. Who? Cerebral hemorrhage? Who? They're goaded over Cannibal? Jazzy parts are turning me off.
This one's very controversial. Pyrexia, I think it's a good band. I think right behind Cannibal Corpse,
Fucking say it. Pyrexia is probably the most overrated goddamn brutal death metal band in fucking existence. Right behind it, currently. It's okay as fuck. Put it to you this way. Go from something like from fucking Australia, talking about yesterday's video, because I totally left it out, so I gotta keep fucking on that. Martyr, self-titled 7-inch EP that smokes this entire public except for Cannibal. That smokes every one of these fucking bullshit bands he has. It's better than Pyrexia. It's better than fucking goddamn. What else did he have in there? Afterbirth. But here's the thing, I mean, this young Martyr self-titled 7-inch blah blah. Very likely the Eric I liked it. Yeah, we're talking about a bunch of crap in fucking bands from New York. Irrelevant as fuck. Get with the real now.
Pyrexia is a fucking amazing thing, dude.
It's not.
EP afterwards. And then after that, you made the fucking and then
again, that's why, example, like, I said, Dick went up to New York for the most part, because again, the bathroom. They already started showing on Vanished, which that Vanished album was good too. That's got a little bit of this going on, brah, make no mistake about it. That's a little fucking tilt. It's on the fucking edge. It's skating on thin fucking ice. Make no mistake, there was a third release, it dog shit in half. So can you say they're goated? Your first album's good, like everyone else. Yeah, we're gonna be this long, bro. I went 3 minutes in, my video's 15 minutes. Shit ass fucking tapes. It's fine. Yeah, again, because it's heavy. Does that mean? What does that mean? Lots of shit's heavy. Doesn't mean it's good. It's got memorable tunes. I don't remember them. Heard them. Misforged the most. Dude, that's fucking. That's mid tier as fuck. You want to hear the others? What is that? Blisters on the Mouth, man. One time listen, didn't need it. Completely irrelevant. Again, like I said, there's a lot of shit in New York, but as far as greats, we're talking that team. His list, I'm just talking Little Death Metal. What about this for me? I'm not talking about that right now. I'm not talking about fucking bullshit. His list, I'll even throw a tissue. There's fucking like, dude, there's like half a dozen bands. What are you talking about? Oh, disfigured, isn't that with the blisters on the mouth? That's another complete, you don't need it. I'll say that. It's fine. It's elevator, brutal death. Background as a motherfucker. Want some brutal shit in that goddamn category? Regurgitation, Tales, and Necrophilia, since pretty much all these bands, with the exception of Cannibal. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. All those, so far, every band, Regurgitation, Tales, and Necrophilia, since all this bullshit went on the structure. Oh, now I understand. It's from Ohio. I'm just saying, like, there was a lot of like small, short-lived bands that weren't from New York. That they just had a lot of bullshit building. Yeah. It's hard to say. I'm sure it's gonna piss some people off. But hey, facts are not attacks. You guys one thing, right? Up there. They're one of them. Yeah, and he brings up Manish. Shocking. It's sure as hell. It's just hard to put them there because they didn't do anything. Again, it's a bunch of fucking geezers now that I guarantee. Like, what are they doing? Like, literally, what are they doing? Dead in jail or out of jail? That's what it is. Flat out what it is. What do you mean? You're an X, Y, and Z band. And I stand fucking corrected. And please send me that X, Y, and Z band. Probably some shit. Possible though, I'm out of the loop. I'm just fucking saying. Free will suck, brother. Listen to Homeboy riffs on that album. Who? Don't even know it. Yeah, we're talking too much about. Just says good. Park next to Cannibal. Never heard the goddamn band. Withered Earth. That was a band I saw the fucking name. I never even thought it was really fucking checking out. It is. Enough said. Rah, rah.
Yikes and gadzooks. Dog don't need to check it out. You got the description right by the logo and name. All right.
That's the Beloved creation. I think it's just a good game. See,
Beloved Creations go to this fuck. Again, another fucking goddamn Florida band. Where do they live in New York for like 2 minutes? Well, fine, because if you want to put this, I mean, I guess the argument, would I say Merciful Fate, King Diamond's from fucking Texas, it's living there since 1990, I guess that's what considered English, so kind of a little different, because that's got an emphasis on different language, it's like Danish accents, maybe that's why, so, but whatever, I guess I'll do something. Dude, so far, the only two goated bands you've been over on this goddamn entire fucking shit tier ass list is Beloved Creation Canada. You didn't get those ones. You got a bunch of fucking ham and eggers at the top, and the best shit in the middle, and then you got some of the dogs. So got that right at least. So far, yeah, this guy's talking out of his fucking ass, and you don't know what the fuck's up. Damn sure don't know that at Marjorie. Garrett fucking T. Not Granny's gonna move now. Kind of his fucking page. I go with J-Dawg, I got it. Flash me an original 7 and Rob R. Suck it, you don't know shit.
They have some killer stuff that this first few albums, and then after that, it's really weird.
What's weird about it? Blasting Awesome? Dude, a Will to Kill sends that fucking, all that bullshit you have at the top list home on a stretcher. Hell, Will to Kill that's better than Banished. Banished, I own that. I was talking about Banished way before your ass was even in metal. Aaron fucking T. So, don't come over here pulling that crap. Have it, own it, like it. But an album like Will to Kill, everybody's up. Don't even get me started on fucking such bangers as in Venom or The Fine on a Murder. Those damn sure destroy fucking Banished. Banished is very okay in comparison to fucking Beloved Creation. So, get them eardrums checked and head examined by Doc. MRI, you need that thing ordered immediately. Pretty sure there's a goddamn tool in there. It's cool. Relevant. I don't know if I'm going to make it. We're at 20 minutes. I'll give it a couple more minutes. To be honest with you, I'm going to toss my feelings in this fucking video. Bringing a bunch of irrelevant bullshit. The only respectable shit is he has the most piss poor cake out of all fucking time. He doesn't include the Tish. It makes no sense. More of a death metal band than a grind band. I think death metal. Like, what the fuck is this guy? Fuck. How many beers do you have for this video, Rob? I would give those a 10s. But again, when I put them as goated as a whole, I still can't off too much dog shit, Rob. I haven't seen him put them yet. And I already know he's going to slap Suffocation as goated with all these fucking which, out of respect for what they've done, I'd put Suffocation as fucking top as well. They got some mediocre albums, though, Rob. I gotta say, Human Race is the greatest fucking album all the time. So I put it down. Well, I don't know if you can't. The Cannibal shit tape. Well, you should take it as name. Not bad, but like that.
It's just a good band. Honestly, I think that his first two albums, and I'm not just fucking better. I'm not just demo only, full length.
You're in line with that first full length, Rob. Full length's great. Picked it up in '99 at the Tish show. Yep. Bangers, tampon lollipops. Good call, my brother.
And then, if I supply, I know Trent would be that that's like the most popular one. And then after that, I find it accepts some weird stuff in between that. I think it's just a good band. They're in that weird stage where they find ways and higher, better, you know, at the time. There's too much of that style.
goes all alone. Predictable as fuck. I can read these guys. I can read these guys a mile away. All these fucking kiddos. We'll cut it off there. He's got another fucking holy fucking smokes. Another 10 minutes to go. I can't make it. He's got what he's got on this list. He's got malignancy, Baphomet, and they're still to go through. Northeast Descents. He's got nutrition rules. He's got more regulation. Fucking some 420. They're awesome. And some other bullshit I didn't fucking like. So, I mean, what's my review on the video? I mean, I guess make your assessment based on what I look with piece by piece. I mean, I've seen worse. This seems like a typical fucking kid review. Basically, some bucks on YouTube, trying to figure that catalog out. Probably looking for other fucking a lot of metal. Wrong on that. Kids. Yeah, it just seems like, I mean, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, I've seen a hell of a lot worse, I guess. Some of these tier lists, or just takes on music in general on YouTube. Definitely seen worse, but as a whole, I mean, videos, take lists is pretty much dog shit. You know, the dog's fucking moving. So, what's your goddamn review? What the fuck do you think? Did he hit that shit nail on the head, or was the dog fucking right? Who do you think think's tier list was a little more accurate? Dogs or fucking Jimmy's? Put it in there. By the way, I don't give a fuck. Consequence of surgery in this video. Let's get it. What do you think? Goddamn it. So sick of these antsy ass wimps crying about when cereal will be much. Yep, it's 4K. Yeah, anything controversial. That's the only reason. Hate to break the cheek of all tough guy black metal guys in the son of fucking times. GDK, Argo Slam, Rope Moon, Satanic War Master, a lot of these which bands I like. Only reason they're as popular as they are is because the controversy. That is it. Rope Moon is as hard as Old Man's Child. Same fan club, same style of music, just a little raw. But yes, same amount of clothes. What? Rope Moon's looking at me. UG, the real shit. The down and dirty, ugly, cabal, raw stuff. Because they're controversy. That's it. And that's why when their names mentioned in videos, which I should do that. Yeah, gotta do something to wake these fucking homeboys up, these 10K guys that ain't watching. That's what they want to watch. Clearly. More view videos. That's the same reason. And I know that. I use that to my advantage. That's what fucking titles. Again, it's as hard as Old Man's Child. Again, a band which I like. Not taking anything away from them. Not at all. I'm just calling out fucking idiots. I think that they're the harshest shit. But they got the fucking audacity. Look at this sponge down here. He thinks he likes real black metal. He likes dark funeral. Dark funeral, hell, if you hate to break it as far as extremity, yes, it's more extreme than not broken. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dark funeral, extremity-wise. Blasting this and just pure, just extreme is more extreme than broken. Hate to break it to you, bro. Yes. Are they going the commercial high, I guess you could say? Yes. But the only reason that looks as harsher is because they're that's it. You guys caring about what young man likes. Cancel culture, anti-Americans. That's why it is. That's it. And the ones that you guys that hate them because you think they're a bunch of fucking KKK members or whatever it is, you're just helping their cause. That's why. It's because you're spreading this. That's helping them out. But as far as just music alone, erase everything else. You're telling me, dude, put on goddamn Stella Polaris and go put on my personal favorite, goddamn Gil Valis and Terry. Put it on my dark. It smokes it. Now you can argue Stella Polaris is better music. You can argue jamming, you can argue like it more, that's fine. I'm not saying that it's necessarily a better album, but extremity and intensity, Dark Funeral goes away. But these fucking cabal idiots are coming over here, dog niggas, and
And they get all offended when I call them jokers. So I'm not even calling them out, I'm just stating facts. Just like, I'm not Cannibal Corpse, favorite band in the world. I don't think Cannibal Corpse is the happiest one. I'll never say that shit. So if somebody's doing a video, you know, Cannibal Corpse, and the all in all, spirit all death metal out there, compared to the goddamn Tish, compared to Rochefort, compared to fucking Incantation. One dick in the ass, one dick in the mouth.